What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Saved by the Spell, Game of Saving Throws, where me and my ridiculous friends all play D&D together and roll some dice. Hey, let's talk to these fools. Let's bring them on the show so they're not so quiet. What's up, my dudes?
Hey.
There it is!
Unlike Matt Mercer in Critical Role, I totally control, so you can't throw off my intro when I start, which is great. It's wonderful. We're here, we're live, we're an hour late as usual.
Par for
What's
the course.
new?
Yeah.
Par for the course, my friend. Par for the course.
It's cool though. I got floor beers. Everybody's got a fresh drink in their hand. We're ready to roll some dice. Let's go. Appreciate you guys all putting up with our shenanigans to watch our silly little show.
I don't know about you, but I'm ready to go. I missed you guys last week. I totally missed out on everything that happened. But here's the good news: I watched the VOD twice, so I'm all caught up on your eccentricities you've decided to add to Histor. Thank you.
All
Thank
his
you for,
19
playing
kids
into
are in
my
bed,
absence,
so
by the
we're
way.
good.
Yeah, dude, you put those 19 kids to bed?
And
Took a
here,
while. You
my
started yesterday.
mother-in-law walks in with popcorn and bacon in it. She must know.
Oh,
God, I
dang,
love
man.
you. Mwah!
Let's go. Let's go.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, Bug.
So,
The hair's out, man. The hair's out.
oh, dude, I didn't even notice. Yeah, hood down, hair up. Let's go.
Hair's out, man.
Man, and Becca, you're married to
Fucking
that
serious in here.
Becca's shaking her head like a.
Let's get fucking serious.
that well-defined
guys.
widow's peak.
Long hair, don't
Never
care.
see that. Not for me.
Whatever.
It's
He showers
amazing.
For you guys.
We went on a date
Not-
Wednesday. Don't act like that.
Go see a movie.
I tried
It
it
doesn't
Wednesday,
count as
okay.
going
No,
out
I
on
gave
a
you
date.
options. You
How
chose
was
the
you
movie.
guys' Valentine's Day, by the
Yeah.
way?
We don't
Oh,
do
celebrate
Valentine's Day.
Day.
We just went out
Every
Wednesday.
day is Valentine's Day because you guys are in.
Right, yeah, that's it.
Ew.
What's up, Tori? Guys, make sure you're clicking over on RoBear's stream if you're popping into mine. He's got the main perspective here.
So, without further ado, Radio,
If
what
you
did
can't
you
see it.
what did you do this week, man?
Honestly, this week I'm booking shows, so I'm looking at spring shows, summer shows, and Christmas shows. I've looked at spending more money than I've ever made in my entire life booking bands for this next year. So at this point, I just want to hang out with my dudes and play some games.
Let's go.
Doesn't that make
Let's
you feel
go.
good?
Yes, when I'm looking to spend $500,000
Oh,
on one
my
band
God.
for one show for a
Ooh.
90-minute set, and I look at my paycheck and I go,
Oof.
I'm in the
Oof.
fucking wrong business.
Chad Kruger costs 500,000.
No, you're in the
Look
right
at this
business.
photograph!
You're in you're in the right business. You're just in the wrong side of it.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Let's go. Nighty, what have you been streaming this week?
I've been playing a lot of Apex, and then today. I
Weird.
kicked off,
Is that popular?
You got like dubs in Apex or something?
Definitely. No, I don't get any wins at all. So,
Oh, damn.
but it's been fun. I've been playing that, and then today I kicked off some Anthem. I've been playing that, so I'm enjoying that so far. So I'm gonna play.
What are your first impressions of Anthem so far? What do you think?
Like I like the Interceptor's a lot of fun. And I don't know. It seems like they fixed a lot of the bugs, especially the 90%, loading screen.
Never forget 90%.
Yeah, they fixed a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I haven't really dived into it enough to like make a long-lasting opinion, but so far I like it. So
If I don't get too drunk tomorrow, I plan on playing Anthem after bars, but I mean there's no telling.
That's a big if.
It is it's snowpocalypse right now.
no Aqua.
I'll keep
we-
90 company. Don't worry about that.
There we go.
I want to. I want to play. But we'll see. The need to hunt may come out. You never know.
Get that
Becca,
mute, Willie.
Yes.
Becca, what have you been up to this week?
Oh, just working and grading, and I'll play a few video games every now and then. I've been actually thinking about going back and starting Mass Effect again.
Again?
First,
How many
I
times will
played
that
it
be?
like 7 times through.
Wait, 1, 2, and 3. You played 7 times.
Yeah,
through.
she's crazy with it.
It's like when you
Dude.
find your favorite book and you just read it over and over again.
Hats off to you. That's one of my favorite series of all times, and I've only played it through 3 times complete.
It is good.
It's so good, and playing
Yeah.
off the different sides and then exploring
Oh, yeah.
different avenues. So good. I just hope that we get a piece of that in Anthem. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll
see.
see.
Ye of little faith.
I mean, you got the movement. You know, that's about all you can hope for.
Yeah, that's true. And that's why I love that, but we'll see. I'm not going to hold my breath for it.
Mudcat, what you been doing up there with your bad self?
Oh, you know, dude, just Anthem, like everyone else. A little bit of Sea of Thieves, working on that Athena's grind, and then testing out the applause system for Mixer.
That shit's huge, man.
So if you're in my chat now, or if you pop over there real quick, you can actually put hearts on people's messages if you haven't tried it out yet.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
And people can heart your messages, and they there's a little ding that happens when it happens. You can turn that off in chat settings.
Does it help that I have a heart on for you?
I don't know that helps with the statistics, like the metrics they're trying to track, but I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Right, just, you know,
Beautiful.
just expressing my feelings. You just take it where
Very
you want to go.
Beautiful.
That's
Man.
not the only time you're going to be uncomfortable tonight.
That's what she said.
Well, the good news is I don't know really what happened on my channel this week. There were I'll be honest, there were a bunch of half-ass streams waiting in between each D&D stream. And that's kind of where it is right
We
now.
played Sea of Thieves together. That wasn't half-assed. Not for me, anyway.
When did we play Sea of Thieves? Is that
I know when
Monday?
you popped in and said, "Hey, you want
It
some?
was like
you wanna
Monday.
have some casual pirating?" Just
No,
like at 10
that was
o'clock
probably
at night or
the-
11.
That was probably the best stream of the week for me, probably.
Oh yeah.
Like most of mine were like, I don't really want to play this, or man, I'm really tired and I'd like to go to bed, or man, I really wish I was playing D&D. They were pretty garbage. That was probably the best effort that I put forth. So hey, I'm honest with my content, but hey, what can you say? When we deliver all-star service like 2 games of D&D a week, wait till how shitty my streams are when I'm running 4 D&D games,
Oh,
plus
okay.
running a
But
bar.
what about the amazing
He's gonna play
Crackdown
Fortnite.
3 stream you had yesterday?
Our
come
Crackdown 3
on.
stream yesterday was probably the peak of my content. At that,
I was
Being able to
Crackdown.
play Terry
That's
Crews
sad.
and smashing shit and throwing bodies across the map. That was the highlight of your...
that game is such a piece of shit. It's not even
Is it
funny.
bad?
It's
I thought it'd be
fucking
bad.
This is such a nice guy.
Terry Crews is the highlight and the end of that game. It's unbelievable.
Aw.
It's like the polish on Kickstarter games is an insult to Kickstarter games when you look at where that's at. Like, man, it had some potential. It really did, and it's rough. It's just a rough game. It's
Radio and I
maybe
were- Oh god. Go for it.
no. I'm Canadian paused. It's all you.
Canadian
You
pause?
pause.
Oh, no.
Polite A.
We'll just keep going on this all night.
My God.
No, Radio and I were saying that
bottle of wine then.
the freaking Mixer gave us the codes. I don't know if that happened to you. They gave us a free code for the early access after the game was out on Game Pass.
Here you go.
Winning.
That's your sign. That's your sign.
So
that
nobody
shit is
entered the
food
giveaway
bar.
and they just gave it to you.
It's not too late to give it to him, right? Yeah.
Like, hey,
It's
check
fine.
out Crackdown before anybody else
Ugh.
after it releases.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was
That's
going
because
to
nobody
reveal.
still has checked it out.
I was going to reveal the contents of the rest of the email that went along with that had all the NDA information.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's dude, they knew it was garbage before they released it.
Aw.
Oh yeah,
Breaks my
absolutely.
heart.
That the pretext of that email was
Hey man,
was great.
sometimes you you miss that dart. It happens.
Some are winners, some are losers. That's just the way it goes.
It's true.
Yeah, it's-
But everything's rolling here, man. We're gonna try and get the Cyberpunk show out before the end of the month.
Yes.
There you go.
So be looking forward for a Mudcat to be joining Serenity Shin from the Saved by the Spell Shadow Walkers, and we're gonna round out a few more cast members for that show, and then we're gonna get to all of its cyberpunky awesomeness and whole different setting and music, which I'm really excited for. And then once we get that show launched, we will look to launch D&D Adventurers League. And we're going to start playing the regular Adventures League. And that's where it's going to be kind of the testing grounds to put a lot of people in D&D games that probably never thought they were going to be in a D&D game. So that's going to be the new proving grounds on Monday, working people through. So that'll be good. We'll get up to that amount, and life is going to be enjoyable.
I just naturally look like a vampire red surge. This is just me on a Friday.
This is who I am. Don't judge me.
I've always had this widow's peak. Works great for vampire cosplay.
Yes.
Much of it.
Hey,
Also, this is Ruby Shore's Red Riding Hood cape. If you're wondering, cloak.
It is. It's too short for him.
Is
He can't
that
get
where
his
you
arms
pulled it
through
from?
the
Yeah,
true reveal.
we were Red Riding Hood and the wolf for Halloween one year, and she had this, and it's like all velvety and cloaky. So I'm like, yeah.
God, that's amazing.
Don't worry. I got
It's too
a
short
line
for
on a
him.
new cloak. I got a line on a
Like
new
stops
one.
at his knees, hits the ground on me.
Don't
but
worry, we're gonna work into the story. It's gonna be great. I'll let you guess what color it's gonna be.
It's just like Little Red Riding Hood.
Also, since we're here and OG's here, OG, can you please drop a link to alteredcomics.com, which just launched
comics
this Friday, so you can finally check them out. More deets to come, my friend. Oh, deleted by Mudcat.
by me.
Oh.
Hold on, I'll paste it.
Damn.
Hold on.
Dude.
I get troll links too much, guys. There you go. There's the link.
It hurts.
Controlling bastard, you.
Guys, if you can all check
I
out
didn't know these were
Altered
out
Comics for me, there's going to be a lot of more deets to come. It's a project I'm involved with two very wonderful people that I've met and I can call friends at PAX South now.
But how much shrimp and condoms can they hold?
You said shrimp and condoms, right?
I did.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I do not understand the relationship.
that's an inside PAX joke. You're not gonna get it.
Yeah,
No one gets.
like
gonna get
at
it.
least an obscure movie reference.
He gets it. He remembers.
Now
See?
I'm uncomfortable.
Julie gets.
He
it.
remembers.
Oh, no, now I do remember. Oh, shit. I did eat half those shrimp and I didn't eat any condoms,
Out of
so
it.
that's good.
But
This is not
that's
getting better
good.
for the rest
Good,
of
I
us.
guess.
Yeah, don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
And
PAX-
finally,
Now who's
that-
uncomfortable?
PAX should stay at PAX probably.
Ha, ha, ha.
Just guessing.
let me file that under pretty awesome. Well, since it's 18 plus, let's
Floor beer cracked.
floor beer cracked.
Cheers.
Another hop slam. Dude, I bro hugged that waiter after that dude literally hand delivered at least 30 shrimp to me at that party.
Oh
That-
my god.
Wait, were these individually or?
Yes,
like
they were on
in
a platter.
Individual bacon
God.
wrapped shrimp. People were
Captain RoBear sitting there going, "Ah."
people were rejecting them like crazy, and I was like, "Bring me the shrimp. I will clear your tray, bro." He even made his assistant like, "No, go to the dude in the captain's hat. Bring him those shrimp."
Did he immediately ask which one? Which guy in the captain?
Yeah, OG helped out. It's ridiculous. Such good times. But let's get in some dice rolling. We've done enough. We're an hour and a half late. Let us begin.
We're right on time.
We're right on time. This is actually earlier than previous.
12:30 is our go time. We just 11 o'clock for the for fun.
So where we picked up last week,
Fear.
you guys continued to explore new areas of Nightstone that you had not previously seen before. You guys encountered a small farm homestead where Valas discovered a mystical wooden pickle of magical proportions that turned out to be an immovable rod.
Certainly is.
Upon discovering said immovable rod, which was probably 45 minutes of the episode, we
2 of them.
we departed into different directions, where Valas to Org decided to go find the other wooden pickle. NiteCaulk decided to take on a windmill by himself. And upon doing this, we started combat in multiple different places. Goblins tearing up gears inside of the old mill, and Valas going in and slamming a little bit of whiskey early and finding a crossbolt in his back. Ravaged by his wounds, he actually fell unconscious, and only lucky enough to yell out a gargled scream was someone lucky enough in the party, and I can't even remember who rolled high enough to hear it, but someone did. Cheekios did. I did.
It was Cheekios, yeah.
Cheekios
With
did.
a 19.
And we were able to come in and encounter some stowaway that had been hiding inside of that Nightstone Inn. And pursued into battle. Cheekios also fell to his wounds, but was revived. During all this, we heard a lot about Histor's background and his 18 kids and his
19 kids.
we just add one each day, every episode. We
John, how are you still having kids?
we found out he's a little dick shy on getting on a horse in front of everybody else. We learned a lot about him, even though RadioMang was absent for the entire episode.
Last time I let you run my character, RoBear. That's the last time I let you.
Oh, just wait. Just wait.
Built in a lot of tropes. It's great. I like it.
You guys explored the upper rooms after you were able to knock the stowaway unconscious. In doing so, a flying serpent was released. Mudcat, using one of his abilities, is actually to teleport outside of the building and grab that sneaky snake. But unfortunately, what goes up must come down, and not restoring most of his hit points at that point, he hit the ground hard and was left with 1 hit point and had to make a move like Steve Irwin to grab the neck of that serpent, and was able to do so. Otherwise, he would have gone unconscious. And he was able to secure a small scroll on which that he took away. What's funny is that I don't even remember what was on the scroll.
On our way.
On our way.
On our way.
I'm so glad
and
you guys
also
remember.
an Applebee's menu.
It actually
Some baby back ribs.
It contained a coupon for riblets and a burger quesadilla.
Yes.
And
Happy hour, 6
Gotta
p.m. to
keep
8 p.m. Wings, apps, sliders, drinks.
a directional map to broken dreams. And
Order ticket at a Golden Corral.
when you guys came back into the tavern, you shared the knowledge, gathered your group up, and began to get back up on your horses. But as you walked out, someone noticed a note, and I can't remember who it was. It was Valas.
Yes.
Valas found a note on the wall. What did it say, Valas?
To anyone left, we'll be in the cave. Godspeed.
It didn't say Godspeed.
Yes, it
No.
did.
Yes, it did.
It
It
said-
absolutely-
It was from Maloric. Come on,
Yeah.
don't fuck with me now. I know this.
No, it said
Yeah, it was.
Godspeed.
It said Godspeed.
It said
signed
Godspeed and it
Maloric.
said Maloric. Yeah.
I wrote it
Say
down.
Godspeed.
Well, you can't see, but I wrote it down.
You're not literate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I wrote something down.
And that is where we left the last episode.
Weren't we headed towards the keep?
Yeah, we
And-
found the keep.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You did.
Yeah.
You guys
We
did
did.
ride horses up to the front of the keep.
By the way, when you were talking about NiteCaulk fighting the windmill, all I could imagine was like this Don Quixote sort of deal.
Literally fighting
It
a windmill.
really kind of
That's the
was.
That's right.
Oh, and I left out the point that NiteCaulk fended for himself and actually killed 2 goblins inside that son of a bitch by himself.
Yes.
In bonus content, we did go and check, and I found some gold coins, right?
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
did find some
That's
coins
right.
and buns.
And a nice juicy fart too.
Ugh.
The content that
Yeah,
you
that's where
forget
we
after
left
you
off.
drink that bottle of wine.
Histor.
It's fine.
That is where we left off
Fart
after
for
the
you,
fart.
Histor. All right.
No,
Oh.
just keep it
Everybody
away.
farted.
Hey,
It was
as
really
long as
gross.
there's not any trebuchets around.
Shut the fuck up about the trebuchets, okay? Thank you.
So you guys had just rolled up to where that drawbridge is at, and had found that it too seems to be or not a draw. Oh, is this a drawbridge? Fuck if I can't even remember. Or I think this is just actually just a bridge. I think this thing's just a straight bridge to the keep.
And
And that is where we left off, my friends.
Cool.
Don't you wish you guys we had a trebuchet around here? We'd launch ourselves into that island since this fucking bridge is out.
You and your goddamn trebuchets.
I got
need to-
stories about
No
trebuchets.
damn
Leave me the fuck
trebuchets.
alone.
You're a crazy old man.
If I wasn't already on this horse, I'd come over there and never mind. I'm just gonna sit here and shut up. I waste my
Maybe.
breath anyways, you son of a bitch.
Thank you.
Maybe if you run really fast and jump, I bet you can make it.
Oh, wait, hold on. NiteCaulk, you've got those wings. Why don't you
No.
go over there and fly and see if we can find something to close the gap on this bridge?
Yeah, NiteCaulk's going to fly over the bridge to scout the area.
All right.
I'll do that for the group. I'll do
So we're
that.
gonna use stealth so you don't get your ass shot.
No.
Mm-mm.
Can
Right.
that go? Is it possible that he could fly with Ruby on his back?
Yeah, because you're what size are you?
She's tall as fuck.
I'm tall.
I'm like
But
5'10".
I'm pretty light.
She's
I'm
like
kinda
7
a
feet
foot
tall.
taller than you.
What's your size? Are you medium?
I cannot remember. I'm massive. No, I have no idea.
I'm extra large.
No judgment.
I'm 600 pounds.
I'm medium. Height is 6'9".
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh my
Like
god!
a giant cat.
Dude.
I'm all legs.
Go
I'm all legs. I haven't grown into my legs yet.
90. I want you to give me a strength check. This is all for flavor. You're gonna be able to carry Gumby.
Okay.
Rude.
So is this
Does that make her horse pokey?
Rude.
I rolled a 15, and do I have a multiplier? Is this is under saving throw? Is it?
Nope. Nope.
Okay,
Just
yeah,
want to
it's
make an
15.
athletics check.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. Yeah. So you're able to hoist Gumby. I mean Ruby Shore on your on your shoulders as you guys awkwardly fly across.
I've got my lengly arms also wrapped around his neck.
Seems oddly sexual if you
My
ask
legs
me.
are like flying behind. It doesn't matter.
I don't know much about birds and cats, but it seems,
So much fun.
seems
Fly
sexual.
higher.
All right. So NiteCaulk flies. She's strangling him as we fly.
Go
across
ahead
the
and
bridge.
give me a stealth check with disadvantage now, as you guys are haphazardly flying across this busted ass bridge. It's about 70 foot long, 10 foot wide. It connects the the village to that keep, and you guys can see that there was definitely a giant rock that struck and destroyed about a 15-foot section, cutting it off from the rest of the village.
Hey,
Okay.
RoBear, where are we currently standing in relation to the map? I just want to know, so I have a point of reference, is if we're close to a building or something that we can try and find something to bridge this gap with. Or right there at the base of the bridge? Got it.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Wait, can you do that again?
All right. So I rolled. Is that what you're asking for a roll?
Yeah, a stealth roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, it's a natural 20.
Whoa!
On both of them?
Well, do you have to do two?
Yeah,
Oh
disadvantage.
shit! All right.
You're so.
All right, 16 on the second one, so I'll take that.
Still not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah.
No.
We got so excited for you.
God, that's awful. First negated roll 20. You coast up into the air and kind of go over the keep. You can see it's pretty damn quiet as well over here on this side, except you can hear just a couple of guards in the distance just yelling and screaming at each other on the other side of that keep. And you can see they're in that initial area where there's a couple little towers that and this bridge leads up from the village up into the keep, and you can hear them just bantering and arguing back and forth.
So I kind of, out of my excitement, kind of strangle him more. I'm like, let's go check it out. Like, ah! I said, you can drop me down next to it, and I'll stay and listen, and you go get the others.
Okay, I can do that.
Perfect.
So I will leave Ruby by herself? Is that what you want to do?
Yes, but on like the other side, I just want to be able to listen in on them, but not actually see them.
All right, Ruby, go ahead and roll a stealth roll.
And that is going to be a 14.
14. All right, NiteCaulk, how are you going to descend down? Are you just gonna launch her and see if she stays on her cat feet?
Yeah, I just push her off.
I'm on your back. You can shake me off, like something like that.
I just do like a roll. And
Well,
elbow me.
because I was
Barrel
inverted.
Barrel roll.
Do a barrel.
Burn it up, burn it, burn it, burn it, burn
maybe
it.
NiteCaulk just flaps his wings and says, "Get off." That's what I do.
All right, so he does this. He does this fucking barrel roll, gets upside down. You got yourself braced. I want you to give me an acrobatics check, Ruby. Should be good in your. That should be in your favor.
It's a +4, so we'll see if I roll well. Oh yeah, 22.
Nice.
Oh,
I gracefully land.
let's go.
And
Let's
I do a
go.
somersault at the bottom, and then I land in like one of those perfect little gymnast landings.
Perfect dismount.
Flair.
Can we get a 1 through 10 in the chat, please?
And the people's judges from China say,
a fucking
But they're all
10.
10s.
I give it a fucking 10.
10. Some asshole gives me a 7.5.
Wolfen house.
That was perfect.
9 and 1/16.
Fucking Kel.
Small infractions.
Oh, what up, dude?
All right, so I land gracefully and I hide, keeping an eye out and listening. I have like one of my ears listening to their conversation and eavesdropping, and another on the other side to make sure no one sneaks up behind me.
Awesome. Nighty, what are you doing? Are you gonna circle back to the rest of the folks?
Yeah, so I'm NiteCaulk is going to fly across the bridge back to Histor and Valas, and go back and let them know what's going on with Ruby, and maybe you guys see if you guys want to cross the bridge too. I don't know if I will be able to carry you or not. We'll have to see.
So I will go and break the continuity of this game for just a second, just to reveal this. I go to stealthily try to drop that we're live in my personal Facebook, just to like, because a lot of people from my hometown tune in when they're insomniacs in the middle of the night, and I am linked in this picture of Aquaman standing there, and then the meme of this really, really fat dude with long hair coming out of lake water. Instead of a trident, he's holding a rake. And I get linked in this daily, but there's never been a time where I don't laugh when I see it, because it's fucking amazing. I'm about to get into a fucking chuckle fit over here because I just tried to do it. So I did.
Nice.
I had to go and spill the beans. But yes, Nighty makes his way back. Ruby is able to kind of tuck in behind one of the side of the buildings, and you can hear it back and forth. Actually, two guards are bickering, and the one of them's going, you could have saved her. You want such giant pussy, Clay. We could have stopped all this if the giants hadn't come here. It ruined this entire fucking village. And you can hear the other one just, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Jerry. I don't. You get the fuck up. You're just wasting away over here. Snap out of it, and you can hear just a large slap go across the face, and it sounds like it just hit wet and sobbing flesh.
Oh.
What did the five fingers say to the face? Slap.
Maybe he's just drooling. You don't know. You're not there. You can't see anything. Don't make assumptions.
90. As you make your way back to the rest of the group, the rest of them still on horseback at the foot of this bridge. Whoa. I don't. Cheekios doesn't feel. Whoa! And you can see a large portal start to develop in front of Cheekios.
Shit.
It looks, pinkish, fading to green, and you can see like his horse contorts a little bit, and you can actually see a horn begin to develop, and the horse goes stark white, turning into a unicorn. Oh, and Cheekios is sucked through this portal right as you land, and you guys see him completely disappear.
Did you guys just see Cheekios get sucked off?
He fucked up, man. Yeah. Don't know what the fuck he did, but
I've seen this shit before. I've seen this shit before. I've never seen anybody fucking come back from it, but I've seen this happen before. He's been sucked to another goddamn dimension.
Yeah, the next thing you're gonna tell me it's all due to trebuchets.
That trebuchets didn't have a fucking thing to do with this. God, fucking.
I don't buy that bullshit.
Goddamn
Okay,
kids.
whatever.
Is there anything left about the portal? Like,
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. 16.
16. You go up, you wave your hands past it. You lean your head back and forth. You're like, oh man, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Nat 20.
Nat 20. You can smell
Nice.
it. The stench of magic left behind, like a lingering fart in the kitchen on a Christmas meal. Oh, yeah, you
How
can
could that
tell.
not be magic?
Guys,
I
I think this portal was magic. if I had to say,
Captain
I believe that
Obvious.
this portal
Oh shit.
that Cheekios was sucked off through is some sort of magic
Man,
hole.
what lucky Cheekios.
Well, wherever he's in a better place now, I guess.
Yeah, fuck him.
Hey,
amazing.
Valas, you gonna take the next ride with the Birdman?
I mean,
I'm
You
gonna
guys aren't gonna
start charging
do
for this
anything
shit.
about Cheekios?
That's what can you do when the guy's gone missing in the goddamn magical portal?
I'm not
do,
actually.
do I
very
know
excited.
anything about portals as a mage? Can I do a history check?
What's your do you have a focus? A magical focus?
I don't think so. I think I just went with the pirate one.
Well, why'd you go pirate? I mean, I'm just confused.
What do you think?
Yar.
Oh shit. I don't know where to look for that.
Well,
I don't think I do. No.
Okay.
Damn it.
You know enough that that a lot of times these portals don't open back up. They're a lot of times it's one-way magic, unless it's a specific kind of like rune set or teleportation circle. That most of the time that these aren't. It definitely wasn't it wasn't Captain Kirk's fucking teleporter. You know that, man.
Okay. Well, then
Hate that guy.
doesn't seem that there's anything we can do about it right now, but we are in need of a rest, so we can get inside the tower and maybe figure it out from there.
All right, take the next ride with the Birdman then.
All right, so I'm gonna, if you're gonna carry me, I'm just gonna pull out my pickle, the large pickle, the 2-foot one, and I'm gonna hold it up for you to grab onto, and I'm gonna let you grab onto the pickle with your whatever you got, talons, hands. I don't know what you people have.
You
And then
You people.
NiteCaulk says, "Fuck Valas, we'll leave him here. Take Victor first." He said, "You people." What do you mean by you people?
All right,
I don't know, bird people.
Bird people. All right,
don't drop me.
let's go, Valas. Come on, let's go.
So I hold up the wooden pickle in my hands and let him snag onto the ends of it to carry me. I'll just hang from it.
All right,
Ugh, smells
Valas, I need you, because you're what size character are you? You're medium as well?
Medium, I think so, yeah.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a straight up strength check, man. Give me an athletics.
12.
All right, NiteCaulk, give me an athletics check as well with disadvantage.
Okay, that was a 21. That's a 14. No.
All right, so you begin as he snags onto the wooden pickle, held out, and I can see it very bionic commando. At this point, you're like, man, this is a breeze. I'm just holding on with like one arm. You're like, going across here. Halfway through, about 7 feet in that broken part, your grip is starting to loosen up a little bit. Valas, on both of you, Valas, I want you to give me a strength saving throw, and I want NiteCaulk to give me a strength saving throw as well.
You're pretty weak, aren't you?
Nat 1.
19.
He's dead. He's dead.
No!
Somebody's going down.
No!
Character dead.
No.
And
He's
NiteCaulk grabs onto the wooden pickle and just cinches down. You can see Valas as he spins with his other arm out to look back at the rest of the group like this is the easiest shit he's ever done. When he twists, his grip just loosens, and you don't see an expression on his face change until falling about halfway through. And you can see back in his eyes, you can see, fucking save me.
Well,
That's when
as I'm falling, I will attempt to reach into my robes and pull out the original wooden pickle, unbeknownst to anyone else. I'll try to lock that shit in place.
As
little one?
I
Yes.
want you to give me a sleight of hand check. I have set the DC.
All right. What's that? That's dexterity, right?
Yep.
It is a sleight of hand check. So it has its
16.
own modifier on your sheet.
Yeah, 16.
As you fall about 3 feet underneath that drawbridge, chunk! You're
Yes.
locked into place. I need you to give me another strength saving
Damn
throw.
it.
No.
Oh no!
He's got
That's a
weak ass
fucking
hands.
5.
Oh.
Heavy hand.
You lock the pickle in
Batman.
place, and you're able to hold there for just a second before. You
Poor
go
bastard.
crashing into that moat down below. you splash and just hit the fucking water. Luckily, you haven't hit anything or taken any damage, but you are currently you're underneath the water.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over to the edge of the bridge and look over and just say, "Hey, Valas, are you okay?"
Ruby, you hear this at the same time. The guards that you're listening in on. Hey, what do you think that was? I think there's more goblins in here. Get your ass up, Jerry. Get up.
Cool. I'm gonna let them just go find him. I don't care about them.
Smart.
Go for it.
Smart. We still have a flying bird man in the air and a guy in the water.
I see them while they go. I'm gonna sneak around and just follow them, though.
I'm gonna try to swim to the surface and not drown.
Good.
That's highly recommended. Yes.
Mhm.
Can I look around to see if there's rope or anything around me that I can drop towards him? I got a feeling
You might have
probably
rope in your
not.
pack.
Yeah. Check your equipment.
Oh, you know what? That's right. I might have rope in my
Yeah.
equipment.
Ooh. NiteCaulk has rope.
Bedroll,
Can I?
mess kit, tinderbox
RoBear.
torch. Nope. I don't know.
While
I
I'm
have.
following
Oh wait,
them-
I do have rope. I got 10 pounds of it. In fact,
10 pounds.
How long is a 10-pound rope?
that's 50 feet. I got enough rope to pull your ass out of this.
Nice.
All right, so I'm gonna pull out my rope and I'm gonna run it down to you, who is now thrashing on the surface.
Okay.
While I'm following the guards, can I see if they have any weapons on them?
You actually haven't seen them yet.
Okay.
You've
I didn't know,
actually just
while
been-
I'm following them.
You've just been leaning up against this building at the moment, listening in,
Okay.
and you actually hear another slap hitting cold wet flesh.
Sounds kind of kinky.
If you're just gonna sit there, I'll do it myself. And you
Oh
can
wait,
see.
so Jerry's staying. No,
Yeah.
Jerry's going in. The other guy's.
Oh no, it's oh shit! I
Jerry's
already.
the guy who shot.
Jerry's a pussy.
Jerry's. Yeah, I actually fucked up the names. Jerry's the guy who slapped him. I can't remember what I named the other guy.
You didn't name the other guy yet.
No, I did.
I don't
I totally named him. But I can't fucking remember what his name was.
Maybe the chat can help you out.
Yeah,
Does anyone
hey,
remember
Chet,
his
do you
name?
remember what I named that guard? I think I named him Chad or Chet. I always love to name guards Chet from Weird Science. Chet, Chazz. In the games, it happens all the time.
So
well,
Chazz is the one staying and crying.
yeah, we're gonna say that Chazz is crying, and Jerry's making his way downtown, and he's actually walking out from his post right now, cautiously, trying to kind of stare over and look at what's going on.
Can I just? I'm getting impatient, so can I just like pop around the corner and go like, "Hey guys!"
Oh Jesus! Jesus, God help us all!
My character has no patience. So I'm like, I just pop my head around like, "Hey,
He goes,
you guys need some help?"
"Hey, what are you doing over here?
Oh, we're just coming over here.
Who are you? Get back!" And he grabs both of his, he's actually got two short swords, shing, and pulls them out.
Oh, I just heard your friend crying, so I thought he didn't want to cry anymore, so I was going to come say hello to him. You can go check out the other thing if you'd like.
I think you need to put your hands up right now. Otherwise, I'm going to run you right through.
Well, that would be rather rude, isn't it? That's not how you greet people.
And,
She like gives like those, instead of like puppy dog eyes, because she's kind of like cat-like, she gives those kind of cute little kitten eyes.
Like Puss in Boots.
Yeah. I didn't know how I was gonna
Nailed it.
Like I'm trying to persuade him. Like, I'm innocent, it's fine, there's no reason, let your guard down, sort of thing.
I want you to roll a persuasion check right now with disadvantage.
What? Why?
Because you're ugly.
That was rude.
Because Chet doesn't like cats.
Yeah.
But you
Not gonna
fucking
say it.
You
Why
fucking
disadvantage?
startled him. You startled the guard.
Well, fine.
It's okay.
Okay, so that becomes an 18.
Damn.
My persuasion's +7, so watch it, guys.
Right.
I'm not here to hurt anyone. We're just exploring, and we found this town.
Exploring? What are you talking? How'd you get over here?
Goblins on our way here, and we wanted to make sure there were no goblins left. So we were exploring. I thought you guys were goblins, and then I heard the guy crying, and he sounded way worse than a goblin. So I said, "Help."
How'd you even get over here? The
Well-
cloud giants destroyed half of this town, including the bridge.
Oh, I fell from the sky. I said that's all she's offering.
Give me a deception check with disadvantage.
Oh, it's the truth. Fine.
Ooh,
Deception check.
hold on. Technically, it is the truth.
Yeah, I'm not.
So give me a persuasion check.
Yes. Good. I mean, it's another +2 on that, so I'm gonna take it.
Since you're
Oh,
confident in your
okay.
own abilities.
17 + 7, 24. Right? Yes.
What do you mean you
24.
fell from the sky? You came from up there?
I make
Is-
gifts to you to help you out. Now, do you want to go find out who's over at the bridge, and I'll stay here with crying Chazz? Chad? This
So
larger
you-
guy?
You came with the storm giants, did you? You came from the sky? Well, this is where it ends now.
This guy is just not taking it, is he?
This is a dumb guard.
Dig.
You were actually too good with your explanation. He's currently swords drawn out, coming towards you. You have a chance to say something before I have you roll initiative.
I don't do well under pressure.
Here's your shot.
It's okay.
Mom's-
It's
Mom's
okay.
spaghetti.
And I play this cute thing where I roll on my belly. I roll on my back. It's okay. We're here to have fun. And I bat my tail back and forth. Like, it's okay. Like a real passive move. Kind of.
You offer a feral passive maneuver and drop to show your exposed belly and roll back and forth with your tail as if you were a common house cat. And it does. It makes him stop.
It's very disarming.
What the hell even are you?
Oh, and then I can pop back up on my 2 feet, but I crouched because I don't want my height to intimidate him. Say, I'm at the back seat. I'm not from around here, but
Oh, I can tell
I'm
that.
trying to learn more. I'm not very good with understanding many things, so I'm trying to learn more. I'm sorry if I scared you. I'm not good at introducing myself.
God damn it. Chazz, get over here! There's a big ass cat over here and it's really freaking me out.
Hi, Chazz. I heard you crying. You sounded disgusting.
We're gonna go ahead and pause that scene there.
Cool.
You're currently dealing with the guard. Histor, you've run up to the edge of the bridge and you're trying to chuck your rope down to Valas. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
All right. You roll that rope out there. Go ahead and give me an athletics check to see how close you get to his body.
Oh, Jesus. That's 24.
24.
Nice.
With deadly accuracy, do you chuck that rope out? It lands. It's very close to your Valis, about 5 feet away. At the same time you reach out for that rope, you begin to feel a tug on your boot.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh, and it latches on. I need you to give me a strength check with this. Give me a, not just a check, give me a strength saving throw.
Okay. With disadvantage or not?
No, straight up.
Okay, that was a 15.
A 15. You're able to resist the first pull. It doesn't feel like your leg has been hurt in any way. You've taken any damage, but it damn near took your boot off. I want you to give me another athletics check to see how quick you can grab this rope.
1 second. 11.
11. And at the same time that you're able to grab the rope, you can see a large flathead catfish. One could say a giant mudcat.
Damn.
Rising,
Giant mudcat.
rising up to suck you off. I mean, back down. As it bites into your torso, trying to pull you back down. What's your AC?
It is 13, but I do have some options here if
All right.
potentially.
It doesn't do any damage, but it's able to latch on, and you're currently grappled between holding the rope and this giant catfish.
Okay, so I got the rope in one hand and the catfish on my lower half.
Yes. Histor, you notice this, you see, oh, shit, there is a large fish. Currently.
Can I make a comment right now?
Oh, totally. This is all you.
Hey, Valas, it's the best goddamn fishing I've seen in a long time.
Nice. Can I pull out?
Well, I didn't know you were finished.
Yeah. Nice.
Food and pickles.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger and try to stab this fucker right in the face.
All right. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Find my 13.
13. It just hits, and you're able to stab this fish in its forehead, and it's just just gumming you. It's terrifying because you think this is the way that I die. You're mortified that this is how it may all end, that Valas is sucked to the bottom of this shit ass moat in this garbage town with subpar whiskey. And as you stick the dagger in, its dumb, beady-eyed expression doesn't change. Go ahead and roll for damage. You can see the fish blood trickling down.
It's 15. Oh, sorry. Wait. What
do
I
you roll for damage
on that? What do I roll for damage on unarmed? Oh no, wait. Sorry, that's my dagger. Sorry.
It's your dagger.
Wrong thing. My bad.
It is.
6.
6 points of damage. And I'm gonna roll, since he's got you grappled. I'm gonna give a no, and he just releases you as you
Nice.
seem to have hit some part of his nervous system. As you've effectively grabbed onto the rope, he relinquishes the grapple. Histor, are you actively trying to pull him up out of the water?
Yes, I'm pulling on the rope.
I need you to give me an athletics check. NiteCaulk, if you want to help, you can use the help action, which will grant him advantage.
That's
That's 18.
18. Did you roll a second time for advantage?
Oh, with an advantage? Hold
Yeah.
on. It's still 18.
So just a word to the wise, anybody can help somebody else out with an action and give them advantage. So you got your best athletics check was a 18?
Yep.
All right. You start pulling up, and you're using all the old man strength that you fucking got. You're like, oh, your fucking back. grumbling underneath your fucking breath, but you're starting to haul him up. The fish kind of flips on one of its side. As you've seen many of Dave's fish before, dagger still stuck in its head. It's going to labor and try to go up and snag your foot one last time as you're coming out of the water. That's a 15.
Yeah, that'll hit unless I can cast mage armor.
And at the same time, use your reaction to cast mage armor. As that fish, and you can just see he just bites in and just hits the force field around you, and just flops back in. At this time, you can see he's just kind of slowly bleeding, floating on the surface as Histor continues to pull you back in. I need you to give me an athletics check holding onto this rope.
Okay, can I, on the way up, am I close enough to snag that pickle from the air?
You're not there yet, but you can try.
You're just above the waterline at this point.
16.
16. You're able to hold onto this rope with both hands this time. It's like the reverse. Instead of the Terminator being lowered, you're able
out of the lava.
You're able to see slowly a thumbs up as Valas is raised from the water.
And as you
stick out that thumb, you go to grab the wooden pickle at the same time. I need you to give me another strength saving throw.
Damn it, dude. My strength is 18.
18.
Yes.
You confidently snag that wooden pickle.
My strength is -1.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're weak.
Yeah.
It's
pump you up.
the same time that NiteCaulk and Histor are reeling you in and pulling you up over the side. You make your way over the over the edge of the bridge. Cheekios reemerges through a portal that pops up about 20 feet away from you at the base of where that bridge is at, and you can see him with a big shit-eating grin, and currently on a unicorn. As he gets his way out of the portal. Cheekios thinks there is more to the shitty beer in this tavern than Cheekios first thought. As you can slowly see his horse like transform and go back into its gray, silverish, normal riding horse self. I'd have stories to tell when Cheekios is sober again. I don't know if I am or not.
Cheekios, drop that bullshit, get off that goddamn unicorn, and get your ass over here and help us pull this guy up.
What did you... Valas, did you fall from strangling snakes again? Cheekios gets off horse. Goes over to... You smell like pun shit. Ugh.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to clean myself.
Start to completely clean yourself up a little bit. Well,
it's like a car wash blow dryer. Like,
Cheekios leans over and looks down. He goes, "What? You bring fish? We haven't eaten properly in days. What?
Cheekios, I tried to catch him, but the bait just wasn't good enough."
You are the worst fisherman ever. And he goes, Histor, give me rope. I go get fish.
I'm gonna hand the rope over to Cheekios at this point.
Hold on. I begin to tie the rope around my waist. He goes, Cheekios, go get fish.
Can I anchor you to the fucking dock at this point, or the bridge?
I'll help him with my background in sailing, and knots.
Yeah, you're able to make a nice anchor point over on the over at the base of this this bridge, and load me down. Let me go. Let me go.
Let's send him. Fuck it, send him. Gosh,
And,
crazier shit in my life than a man riding a unicorn.
And
Load this motherfucker in there.
Cheekios just leans over. His little satyr butt is the last thing you see as he angel repairs over the side and blows up the back end flap. And hair flying to the side.
Normal.
Satyr ass. Okay.
As I hit the bottom, you guys brace me. Go ahead and give me give an athletics check with an advantage, Histor.
All right. All right. So that's 17, and that one is 21. 21.
21. And it hits me in the gut. It actually it does a point of damage. It's like doubled over, and that.
Oh man.
I see that catfish still floating up on the surface, and I yell up to the rest of them, a little bit to the left,
I left. Let's go left, guys.
And you bring it around left, and I slowly start to think to myself, Cheekios, why did you not ask Bird Friend to go down and get fish? He is a bird. He probably does this all the time. And
Just saying.
This is how you know Cheekios was drunk.
Cheekios, why do you do this? Oh, Cheekios wants fried fish so bad. Cheekios needs something to settle this buzz down. I don't know what just happened. Whoever I just saw, they're in a shitload of trouble. I'm glad I am drunk and getting fish. No, yes, Cheekios is good with this. And you angle him to the left. As I go to grab this fish, it comes and lurches back up at me.
Oh no.
It just misses as it comes.
Nice.
And I grab onto it as I attempt to grab. I grab onto its gills. I sink into it and go, it's still alive! It's still alive! I go, pull me up! Pull me up! And this thing is trying to take off with me. I need you to give me
It was dead? Look for his dagger!
No, it's just his dagger still latched onto the forehead. It's just trying to swim away.
Can I use my mage? Can I cast Mage Hand to pull that dagger out and give it to Cheekios?
Should we just try to all pull him up at the same time?
No,
he's got a hold of the fish.
NiteCaulk and Histor are pulling him up at the same time. I have my hands in his gills. As you guys are pulling him up. Valas, you run over to the edge and you cast Mage Hand. And this purple ethereal hand comes over floating to the edge all the way down and grabs on to that dagger. I want you to roll to attack with your Mage Hand.
Oh, I can attack with it?
Oh, hey, for flavor, yes.
All right. then that is a 15.
15. You're able
to...
to...
unarmed strike. Or is that a dagger?
No, go ahead and roll your dagger.
Oh, okay. Then that's a 19.
19. Your Mage Hand is able to pull out the dagger and then one more strike into the head of that catfish. It's holding on. Oh, Oda, is that your Mage Hand? Oh, good. Hit it again. Hit it again. It's clearly dead in Cheekios' hand as you bring it out and strike that catfish in the head again. Oh, good. And your Mage Hand begins to lift up. And it's purple ethereal form carrying your dagger as as Histor and NiteCaulk both reel me and the fish back in. And as it up on the edge of this drawbridge now, you have a giant 4.5 foot long catfish. And Cheekios,
Nice.
that just in the Feywild, this is how do you fish. And Cheekios comes over and gives Histor a chest bump, and goes over and gives Valas a high five, and NiteCaulk a high five as well.
I high five with my mage hand instead.
A strong mage hand.
Just
Take my mage hand.
I'm gonna wipe the catfish slime off the front of my chest with a back up and put the fucking bag.
I'll use prestidigitation to take off that slime, and then I'll use it again to put it right back on.
Wait, on me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know,
move.
you're a real dick, Valas. Let's just say that. I've worked with a lot of fucking dickheads on the battlefield, but you by far must be the top tier.
And I'm very amused with myself, and then I finally clear the shit off of him, just fucking with him a little bit.
I still don't like you.
Fair enough. I don't need your approval.
Son of a bitch.
And at this point, we all just look over at the edge, and we can see that Ruby is arguing with one of the guards.
Am I on my back still?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it popped up at the
You
end
bumped
of that
up,
one.
yeah.
Hey, offer him some fish.
Can I smell the fish?
Go
Can I
ahead
pick
and
up that scent?
roll a survival check with advantage.
Okay. Let's try this one. Nat 20!
Boom!
It was
you-
a 20 and a 19, so either way, I'm doing well.
Good morning,
As you,
ladies.
as you pop up from the belly roll, like Garfield and Heathcliff, your ancient ancestors before you.
They're the fat cats.
Lasagna.
The ancient fat cats of old that have taught you of ways. You can smell that fucking fish. And you
Okay.
turn and you look and you can see the stupidest sight that you've ever seen. as the four other males in the party have somehow hauled a giant catfish up to the edge.
They're so stupid. So I'm going to. Is Jerry within like reaching distance? I assume
Yes.
I have long arms. Okay,
Mhm.
so I go, Jerry, let's go see the fish. So I grab his arm and we run. I'm dragging him. I don't have to do strength checks.
And yes,
Let's go see the fish. I love fish.
once again, go ahead and give me an athletics check to grapple Jerry, and then a persuasion check.
Athletics. Hold on, that ended on a corner. 6.
6. You're able to grab, and you just get the edge of his chainmail to pull Jerry a little bit forward, and he's typical medieval guarded out. He's got the pointed helm with the piece over the nose, and he's rocking the chainmail and some colors of nightstone that you've seen, and a symbol that you've only given a shit about twice as you've walked into a tavern and not even really be able to ascertain what it looks like. It looks Celtic and bullshit. And he's wearing that over a very tavern kind of, he looks roughed up, a little bit of blood. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check on that as well, please.
Celtic and bullshit.
14.
That's what's so great about this game.
I want to make a clothing line called that.
Celtic and bullshit.
bullshit.
I'd buy it.
I would kill company. Would kill company.
God damn it. And you do. You fucking... Jerry, as you know,
14.
as you don't have much of a hold on him, Jerry's just beaten down and just goes with it and just follows with you to the edge of this fucking... this beaten fucking
We're
bridge.
Well, it was
Yeah.
like a dead sprint. I'm so
Jerry's fucking
excited.
soft as shit.
Like as fast as I can. Whatever. I know this is typically like for battle situations, but I'd like to use that like super speed I've got.
No, you have it. You do. You just run.
I
You,
do. Yeah.
yeah, you know, you
Running
run
all
like
out.
hell, dude. And Jerry falls behind because you're You're a fever dream cat. You're the Cheshire cat to his Alice in Wonderland. And he just...
Can I try to jump the bridge? Like out of my excitement, I don't even stop. I'm like, yes, fish, and I go, and I jump out there like my claws like open, like
Totally.
ready to land on the fish.
I want to see you jump this 15-foot span. This is going to be
Hold on.
awesome.
I think I have a good. I can jump pretty far.
You actually have something. You have in your own class. I think you have something that helps you out with that as well.
It's this
She has
thing that allows
climbing.
me to run really fast. Oh, it's climbing.
No, it's close.
Going
All right,
anyway.
because this thing is like this, you can actually use acrobatics to jump across it and not just strength. So you can use athletic or acrobatics, either one.
Let's use acrobatics.
Acrobatics, go for it.
Yes. Okay.
Give me a acrobatics check.
Right. That is going to be a 23.
23.
Nice.
And unfortunately, your light grip on Jerry's chainmail is relinquished as you jump and somersault
He doesn't
the
fly
fuck
with
over
me.
the... Hold on.
Come on, Jerry.
Give me just for shits and giggles with your little claws, give me a strength check.
Oh, God.
Give me an athletics check.
Athletics. Okay. That is a 16.
It's a 16.
Do I get it?
You claw into Jerry's armor and you jump across, somersaulting up. And you
Motherfucking
land.
fish.
I
You
don't
fly
fucking believe
over.
this.
And you hit the 3-point stance on the edge, and Jerry just doesn't make it. As Jerry flies across just enough for you guys to hear him hit incredibly hard, face first against the edge
Oh, yeah.
of that fucking bridge. Bam! And Ruby knows none the different. Stands up with another victory. As you guys just hear, you hear it hit hard, but you didn't register on that note. You just hear the splash.
My face is in the fish. Like I'm biting into it. I'm all in.
Whoa! She's like a goblin of V-Bucks. You're down on that thing. You're like, you're more feral than I thought. Hold.
And I look up and with my mouth full, like, you guys watch that?
Scales and all. You're like, there is plenty of fish. No, we're going to cook. You won't. Cheekios leans down and he's gonna put a hand on your shoulder if you let him. Slowly. Goes,
I tense up a little bit, like the fur on my back stands up.
if
yes.
you let Cheekios cook fish, you won't shit your brains out. You know this, right?
With the way she runs around, could you only imagine what that shit looks like?
You can perceive this any way you want with your character, Ruby.
Okay.
Look
Cooking sounds like a good idea. Do you have good recipes?
at me. I am a man of the Feywild. Of course, I have
I
recipes.
don't mean to interrupt this conversation, but that fully armored out guard just fell into water.
Jerry! We have to save Jerry!
And you look over,
Fuck!
and Jerry is not floating. Jerry,
Goodbye, Jerry.
Jerry is not floating at all.
Shit.
I will instinctively dive back into the water
No,
to go after him.
I'm
Without
still
the rope
screaming at
or
the
no
edge.
rope.
Someone save Jerry!
I can
Someone
fly.
save Jerry.
Hello.
We got a guy
Nighty-
with the fucking wings.
Nighty, at
He's
this-
not swimming.
At this-
Valis part of CLT
at the-
6. It's okay. It's okay.
and you guys go at the same time. Valis jumps off in a dive. NiteCaulk, are you also going down at the same time?
Yes. I'll go as backup. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just like pushing all of them, like, everyone go save Jerry. Everyone! Go save him! I killed Jerry!
God, he killed Jerry.
Valas, you hit the water and you sink down, and it's nighttime still, and it's murky, and it's hard to see. Do you have dark or any
I
kind
have
of
dark vision?
You have dark vision. Oh, and it's still, man. It's difficult. It's damn difficult to see. You can slowly make out Jerry's shitty NPC body. slowly
I'm gonna also
sinking to the bottom. NiteCaulk, at the same time, are you hitting the water and going in?
I'm gonna hover right above the water.
Okay.
I don't touch
because
that
you have the down like feathers. You can dive and come out if you want to.
Yeah,
you can do that.
Fuck it, let's do it. Yeah. Let's do it.
You guys both hit it. And by the way, this entire campaign should probably just be played with the dunce cap music.
Right. I'm gonna cast dancing lights to light up the area around me.
All right. As you cast you cast those dancing lights, and NiteCaulk, you can see it almost looks like bioluminescence as they glow around where Jerry is at. You guys can both see him, and you're both swimming down to make your way, and at the same time you can see something large moving down there. It's just a shadow, but you can see something massive.
How can I get to Jerry, and like, am I able to get to him?
Yes, you guys are both at the same time. You're able to latch on to Jerry. You guys
am I able to try to take that dagger out and cut his armor off in any way, or undo it?
You can certainly try, but you're underwater and it's going to be difficult.
Okay. What do I gotta check for that? Dexterity?
Give me sleight of hand to know where you can even like unhook this fucking armor and try.
In the meantime, I'm perched at the edge
17.
of the bridge. Like how a cat waits just for like a fish.
And like you stumble in and you're trying to find where these ties are at, and you're able to stick your dagger in and not get any flesh and cut away at a piece, and it seems like you just cut part of his tabard off, and it's you're running out of breath while you're down there, and you're looking back over at NiteCaulk. You're not able to shuck this armor off in any kind of fashion. You just kind of mangled his general appearance while realizing he's not breathing either.
Perfect.
There's quite a bit of blood in the water at the same time. Nighty, are you doing anything while you're underneath the water?
Yeah, I mean, could I also try to break? You said break the armor free. Is that what we're trying to do, right? Right.
That's what I was trying to do.
That's what he saw him struggling to try to do.
Yeah, let me try it. Let me try as well. Let me take a crack at it.
All right. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can undo this shit.
It'd be 18.
18. Oh God, you're making a little bit of progress, and you're able to get you get Jerry's helmet off at least. You tip that off, and at the same time you can see it's kind of bent in on his nose. His nose is exploded. It's not in good shape. It's way crooked to the left at this point. You're able to ditch that, and you just get the top of his chainmail off, and you can see he's still unconscious, but both of you can see that there's a large shadowy figure moving in hot and close to where you guys are at. I need you both to give me perception checks.
I'm like splashing at the water up top. Like, waiting.
16 for me.
18.
18. Valas, you can see what looks like
Oh no.
Jesus.
almost pickle-like skin.
Why?
What does
Why?
that mean? What does that even mean?
Pickle Rick!
What?
Come in, Paul Russ.
As you can start to see the white and yellow teeth of a large croc
Oh shit!
swimming up at you. And you're able to catch this in your eye and look over at NiteCaulk with large eyes.
Shows your large eyes.
They're real big right now. I motion towards the crocodile. I don't know if he can see me, but I'm flapping around in his face because he's right there with me trying to get the armor off. I'm flapping my hand around trying to get his attention. And I'll motion to the giant fucking crocodile. That way he perceives it as well.
I see. That's a huge bitch. Yeah.
NiteCaulk, what are you doing now? You guys each have an arm.
We need to get the fuck out of here. There's a giant ass crocodile coming for us.
You guys are both
talking underwater.
You guys are both underwater, man.
I'll start swimming upwards with Jerry, still gripped on a Jerry with one hand, and I'll try to cast Ray of Frost with the other hand on that crocodile.
All right, you guys got just enough distance. You guys start kicking your feet, and you can see this croc making its fucking way up. You're gonna get one chance before you guys go into initiative. So you're gonna cast Ray of Frost. NiteCaulk, are you gonna try to do anything?
I'm not as cool as Valas, so fuck no.
Okay.
It's a nat 20.
Get the fuck out of here!
Critical success.
Let's go! Let's go! And you
Just as surprised as I am.
Oh, that's fucking amazing. As you begin to crest and make your way just off to the surface, you can see Valas casting Ray of Frost as it smashes into that croc's maw. As it begins to open up, you form this ice wedge into its mouth and continually casting it. NiteCaulk, the minute that you hit out of that water, you're gonna try and pull the hardest that you've ever fucking pulled. I want you to give me a fucking athletics check with disadvantage.
Okay. Eight.
It's you currently just enough to. You're holding him up above. Currently, you guys each, NiteCaulk is up above with his wings, holding onto the arm of Jerry. You also have Jerry's arm, and your feet are in the water, Valas. Currently still casting Ray of Frost as everyone else sees that large croc come up and just bite through this massive chunk of ice that's been displayed in its mouth. I need NiteCaulk, Valas. I need everybody to go ahead and roll initiative.
23.
Hold on.
19.
Give me 1 second here.
No, I don't like the look.
Damn it! I didn't upload a damn cat token again. Thought about
Oh,
it.
you got a cat sitting on the field.
Yeah, there's a cat right there.
Meow.
So
house
that
cat.
ray of frost it does damage and reduces speed. Is any of that applying yet?
Yeah. What's it reduce on speed?
10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Perfect.
I don't know
Yep.
if that.
Yep. I'm gonna add that effect. Where do I have the house cat on this thing?
It's above me.
Oh Jesus. I didn't even. Fucking
House cat. Let's go.
meow.
You got Tabby over
Showed your belly on stream. Greatest. It's the greatest shit ever. Histor. Give it to me.
there. It's 20, not natural.
90.
19.
Jerry's is a 0.
Poor Jerry.
Valas?
Poor fucking Jerry.
It was 23.
I can kill Jerry.
Very possibly.
Ruby?
6.
Oh no.
That's got to be one of your worst rolls ever for you.
It could be worse. I don't know.
Not much.
It could be a 5. That's the lowest I can get.
Yeah, that's a 1. That's a nat 1
Yeah.
on it, isn't it? Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Which, by the way, yeah, I was going to say, that would had to be your worst roll you could possibly get.
I try.
It's a lot better than the
rather roll-
1.
Yeah, I'd rather roll a 2 now, though, and higher when I'm attacking. If I get the chance to attack. If Jerry's not dead by then. I'm very concerned. for
Oh,
Jerry.
and yeah, I get to roll for Croc. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Poor Jerry.
Damn it. I feel like Jerry should become Jerry like in Parks and Rec. You can call him Jerry
Yeah.
occasionally.
Gary, Larry, Jerry, Terry.
Harry.
Oh my god, Jerry. Jerry's gonna die. No.
What was yours again, Valis? For some reason, you just
20,
didn't take
23.
20. Oh, 23.
23.
All right.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Valis, you get to go first, my friend.
I'm gonna just double down on that Ray of Frost and just basically keep casting it or
Okay.
cast it again. Either one.
Go ahead and roll to attack on that bad boy.
That is a 15.
15 hits.
Okay. 7 damage, and then reduces his speed by 10 till my next turn again.
All right. You slam in another ray of frost into his maw before he can completely bite through the second, freezing him in place. That croc not looking so hot.
That'll be my turn.
All right. Histor, you're at the top.
I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Command, which will allow me to tell him
There's a spatial requirement on command.
I get 60 feet.
60 feet.
If I'm standing at,
You
I'm standing at the
you were
edge.
just able to fucking get this dude. All right. You're gonna cast command.
Yep, I cast Command, and it's going to be halt. I want him to stop. Completely stop all actions.
All right. The command spell. You speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. All right. Let's see if Crocodile Rock.
Why is this
Joke's on you. This is the wisest crocodile in existence.
With the way he rolls,
thousands of euros.
possibly. Come on!
The crocodile stands there and looks up with his little beady eyes, and it holds the chunk of ice that it has in its mouth, and it just sits there.
Nice.
Yes! Come on! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. Croc talk.
It's like a dad feeling. He's got
Croc
his little
talk.
bike back.
Croc talk.
Cool.
Histor, anything else for the rest of your turn?
No. That's it.
NiteCaulk. You are currently hovering, holding this shit show together. You need to make another athletics check to see if you can maintain the hover.
Okay. 11. Damn it.
You sink a little bit further to where this point you can see that you're now up to about your chest, Valis. Jerry is head down in the water at this point. NiteCaulk is just able to maintain his hover above the water, but the crocodile and just making that low rumble with a large chunk of ice in its mouth in front of you. NiteCaulk, what would you like to do?
And how close am I into this? Am I to this crocodile?
I mean, you're pretty fucking close, about 3 feet.
It's right there.
Okay. Let's see. He said he's got ice in. He like frozen in place. Is that what's happening?
He is stopped and he's got a big chunk of fucking ice in it.
Okay. I mean, I guess I got two options. One, I could try to attack him, or two, I could try to keep flying away. But as far as
that crocodile's looking rough.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and do a. I mean, I feel like I'm too close for a longbow attack, so let's do.
Yeah, you can't do a longbow attack. You can do something
with
with
attack with my talons.
Roll that
Let's do a
beautiful
melee
beam
attack.
footage.
You just need a roll to see if it hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 18.
No, 18 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll for
Okay.
damage on that.
Oh, okay. It's a D4. 2.
Hey, it's something.
Yeah, it's something again.
Describe how you kill this croc.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I look down at the croc and I say, yeah, you like that in your mouth, huh? Yeah. And then I
You have weird.
say, you keep choking on that, and then I just take my talons and I slit him, and just blood comes gushing everywhere. And,
Like a main artery or something.
as NiteCaulk throws his fist in and tries to push the chunk of ice further into the crocodile's mouth, it bulges out its throat after he punches it, and he takes his talons and he claws and rakes and slits the croc's throat, and you can just hear the pressure release out as it too rolls over onto its backside at this point, as you're currently just hovering.
That's so good.
yeah, I think that's it for me. I don't have I'm done.
What do you say after that?
Ugh. And Cheekios leans over and goes, ugh. Well, I think they're okay now. You, and looks over and pats you on the shoulder, Histor. He goes, I think we also have crocodiles for dinner tonight.
Can I
Go.
still?
Let's fry up this catfish then and get into that croc next.
Yes, Ruby.
I'm still screaming about Jerry. Jerry, get fucking Jerry out of the water.
At this point,
We're at a combat at this point.
I'm very
you
concerned.
guys are out of combat. At this point, Jerry has failed 2 death saving throws.
Oh, no.
I will.
Jerry!
I will release Jerry and just tread water. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll take that immovable rod and I'll use it like a pool noodle underneath me.
You take the wooden pickle and you begin to ride it, clicking it into place.
Right?
I'll just sit there in the water.
Rise it up.
As it slides between your legs, it feels like a violation that you've never quite felt before. Maybe one back in preparatory school, but not one in quite some time. As it parts your thighs, you have a solemn moment to think. And it's a moment that's just saved for yourself, Alice. And as you click it in place, you're currently held.
And as it locks in place, and it's a strange yet familiar feeling, I think to myself, I don't hate it.
Oh, moments that'll be on the internet for the rest of our lives. You're currently treading water. NiteCaulk, you have sole responsibility of Jerry's limp body. Go ahead and give me another athletics check to see if you can fly Jerry up to the
17.
17. You're able to maintain hold on Jerry as he's cresting up to the to the top to lay him back up on this bridge.
Can I offer some bardic inspiration to Jerry on his final saving throw?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Good. And it can be added after he rolls. So if he makes it, I mean, but before knowing the outcome. I don't know how you can make that call. But I'm going to inspire Jerry.
Yes, go ahead. As Jerry's I really wish I had some like Sarah McLachlan shit to play right now. As you
In the arms of an angel. Can we do that song?
All right. Jerry's NiteCaulk slowly bringing Jerry back up to the edge. Go ahead and say your inspiration.
I'm not a singer, remember that. But well, no, like my bar. I'm a bard that doesn't sing. I do inspiring
interpretive
words.
dance.
I'm a wordsmith. I know what words
provide a
speak to
safe space.
people.
Motherfucking lyrical words.
So don't. I say, Jerry, just picture it. We have so much food you can eat. Think of the fish. I'm going with that. I'm sticking with it. I can't unsay.
Think of the fish.
Think of the fish.
Think of the fish. I hope it inspires him enough.
Doesn't sound like it.
Unbeknownst to us, Jerry loves fish.
Do I need to read how the inspiration works? You gains an inspiration die 1d6.
I don't know if he rolled enough in a saving throw to get there.
Go ahead. What's your number?
Oh, I have to roll it for him?
Roll that D6.
Yeah, you roll.
No, you roll. You roll. That's a deal for you.
Oh, okay.
Or no, I'm sorry. You gave him inspiration. Yes.
Yeah.
What's your inspiration right now? It's a.
They get to roll a 1d6.
Okay, it's a 1d6. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot.
No, it's okay. I hope I don't want that responsibility. You roll it. You roll like a 1.
I rolled a 1.
With cooked fish.
Jerry,
rolled a
I tried.
Rip Jerry.
As you see NiteCaulk flap his wings and bring Jerry up to the dock, he's tossed off and he lays there, silent. Helmet out. He doesn't move. Motionless. On the dock.
Okay, so I close his eyes and I say, "Goodbye, Jerry." And then I turn around and I go back to eating my fish.
Savage.
At the same time that you lean down to say bye to Jerry,
Was Chazz now?
You lean down into his face, and what starts as a small grade school style fountain spittle of water becomes into a large fountain as it as you are hit with a direct shot. And it's violent and horrible. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! And he's just kind of shaking, barely stable. Jerry is alive.
Love Jerry.
I'm gonna yell from the water and NiteCaulk. You think I could get an assist here?
Yeah. Sure, Valas. Why not? I like you. You nice guy. All right. So
I'll remove that immovable rod.
yeah. Please, you
Reluctantly.
keep that. We don't want the movable rod.
You fly down to latch on to Valas's robes. Go ahead and give me another athletics check.
Me? Mm-hmm. NiteCaulk? All right. It's 19 plus 2, 21.
21. Yeah, you're able to to pull Valas up out of the fucking shit water, and you guys are currently all on the sitting on the dock of the bay.
All right, I'm
so excited. Can I use my Langley arms and like wrap Jerry and like swing him around and like I'm so excited you're alive. Thank God.
He just starts to, his head's rolling and he's pale. He just throws up all over the back of you.
Oh God. That's disgusting.
This is
better off just let him die.
welcome to this week's episode.
I'm gonna walk over to Jerry's body. I'm a little miffed by this whole situation now, having been wet twice and almost eaten twice.
All right, so I'll gently set Jerry down and kind of like stand him up straight, like he's a little paper doll.
He's standing now.
Well, I was originally holding him.
Oh,
And
I had lifted it up and I was swinging him.
Jerry is stable, but he's not conscious.
okay. I'm gonna walk over to Jerry and kind of miffed about the whole thing. So I'm gonna reach onto his sides. I'm gonna pull out both his short swords and I'm gonna steal them. The least you can fucking do.
Yeah, and you take both of his short swords.
Perfect. I'm gonna.
Hey, Valas, can you get rid of the stuff on my back with your little magic trick? That you
Fine, cat. And I'm gonna like throw the water and shit off all of us.
Thank you.
And Cheekios looks back at you, Ruby, and he crafts a little crown of white roses and daisies around as they come ethereally out of like little fairy and pixel dust.
And Cheekios is still drunk at this point, right?
Of course.
Constantly.
You don't know Cheekios' level of intoxication.
Okay.
Thank you,
Perfect.
Cheekios.
Hey,
Oh, you're welcome.
Cheekios, do you know any good recipes for catfish?
Oh, Cheekios has been catfished many times in Feywild.
No. Listen, there's a difference between catfish recipes and being catfished.
Yes. You are correct. There is many difference. Yes. We will. I think we should maybe possibly secure spices inside keep. No. I would suggest probably blackened. Yes.
So we need to somehow get back in there.
Yeah.
Oh. While we debate that, I'm going to cut big old hunks of catfish just to start filleting the shit out of it.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm not even gonna have you roll a survival check. You're gonna fucking fillet that fish up right over there with your dagger out. I go, hey, NiteCaulk. You're appearing rather strong in this evening. Could you fly down and wrap rope around Croc, or just cut? Hold on, no, better. No, Cheekios, think better. Just cut tail off. I'm not. Cheekios, no need boots today. Just one tail. Just cut tail.
I don't know if I trust you, Cheekios. Last time I went down there, shit happened. But you know what?
You killed Croc. You go retrieve tail. Cut tail off. You can do that. You killed many things here. You're a bird. You're a birdman. Let's get tail. We eat bathrooms tonight. No?
Okay. Yeah. Let's go get the tail.
All right. And he goes, hold on. He goes, Valas, give NiteCaulk short sword. One. He only needs one.
Fine. So I toss him a short sword.
Oh,
Does
you
he
oughta-
actually catch it?
Yes.
But I want that back.
What the hell are you trying to do here?
And NiteCaulk, you're able to fly down and easily hack away at that floating croc's tail, and you're able to snag that bitch and fly up to the bridge. Oh, all right. We have fish. We have limptic Jerry. We have crocodile tail, and we are still on other side of keep.
Can I? So I'm watching over Histor's shoulder, and I pat him on the head and say, "Good job, old dragon. By the way, Jerry mentioned that there were giants."
So, it wasn't a goddamn trebuchet. It was giants. I
Just
told
so
you.
know.
No more
I told you it was giants. Cheekios.
I did
That
remember that,
fart,
right?
that was giant shit.
Are you sure that giants didn't use trebuchets, Histor? Are you confident?
I'm old enough to know one thing, asshole. The giants don't need trebuchets.
And she gives them. Oh, you excuse me, Histor. I enjoyed your company.
I wish you amused me half as much as I amuse you, dickhead.
It's
So
okay.
if you help Jerry out, he could probably tell you more about what happened with the giants.
That means I have to leave you alone with the fish? Nah, fuck it. I didn't want to deal with it anyways. Where's Jerry? Jerry! Get your ass up. You got to answer some questions.
Shall we get on other side? Maybe kitchen is still left. No.
Well, I want to talk to Jerry real quick.
The rest of us,
Jerry is
the rest
Jerry.
of us will get our stuff together.
Jerry is currently unconscious.
Is he unconscious because he's unconscious, or is he unconscious because he...
He's fucking unconscious.
Faking it.
He's just.
Fucking...
Give me an insight check. Go ahead and give me an insight check.
I will give you an insight check.
Don't kill Jerry on accident.
Let's see. It is a 13.
Fucker looks unconscious, like real deal.
Real fucking unconscious.
Like real fucking unconscious. And
Could be your bad eyesight.
and on that note, you guys go ahead and take a quick bathroom break if you need one. Sorry, I forgot about that. I have a bad habit of doing that. Go ahead and take a quick bathroom break. 5 minutes, we'll be back.
Sounds good.
Son of a bitch. Jerry!
This fucking bridge, man. This
We're never getting across.
this fucking bridge.
This bridge is full of flavor.
We're gonna find out later. There's like stairs right next to the bridge. It's like just a set of stairs we could have walked up.
Oh my god.
Oh look, there's another bridge just over there.
It makes me so happy. Thank you for everybody watching. It's awesome, man. This is you guys are at levels of viewership that even it doesn't happen on other platforms at this hour for Dungeons and Dragons. So thank you for hanging out with us. Guys, this would be a perfect time for you. One, if you haven't, follow everybody in the co-stream. Easy command right there, so you can just link right off their names. And the second most awesome thing that you can do for us, bam, please subscribe to the YouTube where we're cataloging all the wonderful content. This is the second show that we do out of the Saved by the Spell brand. This one's a lot of drinking and fun and debauchery late at night with my friends on Friday night. The other campaign is very well fleshed out with some friends that have been playing for several years, and that happens on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. CST. This campaign someday will start exactly at 11 CST. We're trying so hard. We've been late every time, but we're working on it. Each time. It takes a lot to produce these shows and make sure everything goes out without a hitch. But we appreciate y'all's viewership and you guys hanging around for the content, man. And obviously, if you're here, please drop some sparks on all the partners that are involved here. I know I get a ton just based off of you guys dropping wonderful gifts in the channel. Don't hesitate to drop sparks on the rest of the guys. They're amazing, and they put a lot of effort into being silly and learning D&D for you guys.
I did homework this last week.
Yeah,
I must say, this is one of my favorite bits of storytelling that happens all week, just because of how it goes and the personalities involved. I totally understand why you want to do this a majority of your time, just because it's so fucking rewarding.
It's unbelievably addicting, and it's very, very hard. It's hard to go back to parameters, and you can understand as ridiculous of a libertarian spirit as I am, where you're able to forge your own everything. It's very hard to go back to parameters.
Oh, 100%. I get it, dude. Playing video games doesn't feel the same after having done this for 2 weeks with you.
It scratches an itch that's everything for me, man. And for a kid that decided not to go to Second City, this is my gets to be my Second City.
Seriously, I'm really trying. I got to find a way to get in on that cyberpunk too. I don't know what I have to do by hook or by crook, but I want in.
For you, that would be 10 a.m. Sundays to 2 p.m.
It's possible.
It's possible.
I mean, I would forego Sunday night to do Sunday morning, because I mean, shit, that's right after my morning coffee. I watch CBS this and do the thing.
Hey, by the way, your mic, your noise gate's cutting you out a little bit.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit. It was.
Yeah, it's been doing that tonight.
Let's pull the threshold back on that just a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be great. Now, as I hear at radio, you just officially committed to the Cyberpunk game.
Yeah,
what just happened?
Radio just committed to the Cyberpunk game instead of streaming on Sunday nights.
Yeah,
nice.
That's an easy forego right there.
Ooh,
perfect.
Thank you for the follow.
Well, here's some bonus content right now. Currently, that full lineup is set with one guest slot now. So for everybody watching, you guys get the reveal on the name of the Sunday Cyberpunk show. It's going to be Neon Regimes, and we're going to totally skin D&D for a very cyberpunk Shadowrun style game. So that's exciting, man.
I love that fucking name too. Oh my god, that's genius.
Neon Regimes, I couldn't believe was still available. There's there's Table Story, which is another great show on Twitch, has Neon Screams, and I thought it was literally I was like, that's amazing. Unbelievable fucking name, because everything's a play off Neon Dreams. And when I was like, Neon Regimes was available, I was like, yes, all about the corporations. So yes, that'll be the next IP that comes out of Saved by the Spell.
Love it.
Now that we are set, I can officially tell you, as long as everybody else can make it.
Oh, bug! Thanks, dude.
That we're gonna try for the last weekend of February, the 24th, to debut that show.
There you go, guys.
Hey, shit happens, man. Right there. You guys saw it first.
Oh shit!
Thank you guys for all those follows, man.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you.
And once again, you guys are propping up a directory. I mean, it's only us. I've been in conversations with several people that are trying to do what we do, and we're trying to foster more D&D on Mixer. But thank you, because it is just us at the moment on the road. They're gonna get there. They'll get there. But what we do is very difficult. So
Boom.
appreciate
In
it.
the calendar. Done. Set.
Wait, the 24th?
Ready to go.
The
So
24th.
that is not this Sunday, but the one after.
Oh, yeah.
A week from Sunday. All right.
I love this game because we still, even over here on Mixer, we have Dungeons and Dragons right next to Kingdom Hearts. So some we have the opportunity. Oh shit! Somebody else is actually playing tonight. Holy fuck!
Are they?
They have they got nobody watching, but there's somebody else that's playing tonight. Let's go! They might be a
Oh, they're all in
restream or
person.
something like that. Yeah, they're doing a big in-person game. Oh my god!
This
If those
is February 15th.
they're a recast.
Oh no, wait, 15th was like technically just
Okay, yeah, that's a go. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude! Thanks for the embers. Thank you guys.
They got fucking minis and models and
Let's go. Hopefully,
They're all
I
that
would
shit.
I would kill for them to still be around when we got off. That would be great, but we'll see.
I think I've seen these guys on here before.
they look like they're packing up.
Yeah, they do kind of look like that. Yeah.
Ah,
Bummer.
Hey,
don't worry about what the hell they're doing. We're going to play our game.
hey, we're gonna play our game, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop them a follow during the game. Hey, we're gonna take a quick intermission break.
Sweet.
There's more people watching Dungeons and Dragons right now than Destiny.
Yeah, let's go.
It's funny, I'm running the same campaign for the Monday game, and every Monday I end up running.
Well, that's awesome.
That is an elaborate setup. 4 cameras shots.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
studying
go.
on them more and more.
Good for them.
Plus these chalkboards they got, plus their minis and
Yeah,
their little
love
stand
it.
and
We're like the
Yeah.
power level group.
Well, at this point,
They got some crazy mic echo and all that, but sweet.
Hey, you know what? You gotta start somewhere.
I love it.
They don't have the audio Nazi that we have.
Says he won't make a move without you guys.
What I'm gonna do?
nothing
Thanks.
sounds bad here.
Thanks for running.
He's the one that asked us to help him with his sister. Yeah, we're good people.
They're probably like, well, they just following us right at the end when we're not doing anything.
I don't think they notice what's going on. Honest, to be fair.
Well, no, I mean, none of it. Like, when you're in these live games, it's really hard.
Jesus Christ. And with that, thanks very much for watching, everyone. If you'd like to
everywhere.
see, we stream every Monday
Shit on
and
this desk.
Friday, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific until whenever we finish, which is typically either 10 or midnight.
Need to build a separate
respectively,
D&D
Monday and
desk.
Friday. Until the next time, I thank
Challenge
my esteemed, wonderful
accepted.
panel of players. You guys are always awesome. And myself, my pleasure to be your dungeon master and entertainer for one more evening.
I love this.
I hope to see you.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh no!
Also, that's a huge fucking dragon.
They
got
just boot.
Yeah, they're gone. Shit. Hey, there we go. We did our deed.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I think there is probably a restream, but who knows? We'll see. And check out either way. We'll descend back into our game now.
to the bridge
All right.
that just won't stop.
So we're on the other side of the bridge that we can't get across. We've got catfish fillets. We've got crocodile tail.
We
or
actually got
alligator
crocodile tail at the same time.
And we got to start a fire and do some cooking.
Mm.
Easy.
I'm going to walk over to NiteCaulk and look at him and say, I believe you have a couple of things that belong to me. and put my hands out because I want that sword back, and I want the bigger immovable rod back, the pickle. I want the pickle
Oh my
back as well.
god!
Well, yeah.
Really?
I mean,
Yep.
I don't think I ever touched that wooden pickle. Just,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you still had onto it when I let go of it. Remember?
No.
I
no, you have the.
Do I have
No,
the wooden pickle?
You've got the pickle.
Oh, you have one of them. I forgot. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you got
do
the
I?
big one. You got the 2 foot long one.
Okay. You can have the 2 feet. That's fine.
So I'm gonna take that pickle back with authority and stuff it in my robes.
And here's
It's not
here's
the only
this,
place you're gonna stuff it.
here's this dagger that you stole from is it Jerry?
Short sword.
Give,
Yeah.
give
talking
me,
about-
give me back the short sword of Jerry.
The
I'll
short
take
sword
that
of
too.
Jerry. There you go.
Aw.
One of Jerry's
Put
short
those all
swords.
in my cloaks.
All right.
I really do got like a whole Rolex collection going on in this thing. Couple of movable rods, couple of short swords, dagger.
Y'all want to buy some shit? Cause I got it right here. If you need it.
Ba-ba-boom.
Trying to see if I have anything that I can like start a fire with.
Don't we need to get across the bridge?
We're currently on the bridge still, the busted ass bridge.
Well,
Yes.
you know, we were
Well,
over there.
And don't forget,
and
there's
shit
still
happened.
another guy on the other side
Yeah.
Chazz.
who's been
Yeah.
crying.
You
Yes.
guys don't know that.
Well, you
This
do.
time He's in the fetal position. So
Um,
good.
It's very true. You don't know that.
So several of you guys. Hold on.
I don't have any rope.
None of
I
you have rope.
I have rope. I'm just trying to figure out if there's another easier way across this bridge.
Well, I
If
could
there's
try to
if
jump
there's
in.
enough rope, I may be able to fashion some sort of net to hook onto the other side that we could shimmy across the net.
NiteCaulk can offer.
I ain't right. No offense, Big Bird, but I ain't riding on your ass.
No. I wouldn't-
You
no,
are too
for one
big to
thing,
ride with. You
I don't
almost
think
made me say
Histor
Big
Faust
Bud. No,
nowhere.
How about you start
The
with the
fucker can
food?
swim himself.
Start taking the food across, yeah?
Mm,
Oh, not a bad idea. All right, so I'll tell you what. I'm gonna hand the 50 feet of rope I have to Valas. Hey, here, you want to fashion up a bridge? Do it out of this.
I also have 50 feet of rope that I can hand to Valis.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Cheekios.
take. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, so I'm gonna take that rope and start tying it into like sailor's knots and sheep bins and fucking monkeys fists and trying to make a bridge out of it.
Perfect.
Fucking bowling knots and some square knots in there.
He knows.
Oh my
knots.
god.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna attempt to
Cheekios
do that.
has-
I don't know if I
Cheekios-
can.
You had something to say?
Oh no! And Cheekios throws the crocodile tail over his shoulder, and he goes, "What? Look at the rest of you! It's just gap in bridge. Cheekios, go!" And he jumps with his satyr feet. He jumps, gets a running jump, and jumps, and you can see he misses by about 3 feet. as Cheekios goes down, and you just shake your head, and then all of a sudden, you see Cheekios appear on the other side as a ethereal fairy mist, and he holds tail and he goes, maybe Cheekios over the thought distance slightly. But I'm still here. Come in. And he turns around and continues to walk towards the castle with the crocodile's tail over his shoulder. And you've never actually seen him misty step like that before. You've only seen Valas perform that. And he begins to walk away. He actually throws up the solitary fist in a Breakfast Club fashion as he's rather proud of himself for being able to catch that.
Wow. That's impressive.
Oh shit! Meanwhile, the rest of us are still on the other side. All right, we gonna try and jump. Oh, excuse me.
Well, I've
you
now
wanna try
tried to
and-
fashion this bridge.
Yeah, I don't really feel like swimming right now. Why don't you try and bridge, and we'll have old Big here fly it over for us.
No.
I don't know if I have to check to. I feel like I'm within my bounds to know how to tie knots into a rope bridge, but
Yeah, so you got yourself like you've started to half-ass like fashion it, and I mean it's pretty much a rope with a few knots.
okay. Well, then we will we'll toss it. We'll toss it to NiteCaulk, or the one into NiteCaulk to fly across. Then we'll see how she goes.
Like
Yep.
this.
All right. So I attempt to fly across there with the.
Yep, you
The
fly across
rope
with a rope
bridge.
with no problem. Yep.
Yep. Okay. And tie it off over there and
On the other
say
side.
good luck.
Yep, you're able to tie off with ease.
Yep.
All right, so
That's
I'll put
it.
some of the catfish in my backpack, and I'll start shimmying across. I'll say,
right.
wait for me, Cheekios.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check.
Okay.
It's gonna be terrible.
Oh well. 17.
17. Yeah, you're able to shimmy your way across. You hit each little knot, and you're able to pass through and just keep climbing through. You hit to the other side.
I'll try to go next.
All right, give me an athletics check.
16.
16. You begin to shimmy your way across as well, and you get towards the middle, and it's. And you're like, oh, just concentrate for a minute. And in the back of your head, you're like, what the fuck else can even be in this moat? But you're, as you think, but you're able to make your way across as well.
All right, my turn. I'm gonna grab about 10 pounds of catfish and shove it in my sack, and I want to try and cross that bridge as well. Let's see,
Bless you.
19 plus 5, so that's 24.
24. As the rope sags heavily
big fucking lizard.
on
just-
either side, Valas, I need you to give me a survival check on how good you've knotted the side of that rope.
Son of a bitch.
Oh no.
No.
It's in that one.
What a shitty pirate.
Bye, East.
Oh, my green screen. See ya. Fuck it. That was.
That one on the green screen too.
No.
Yep. Fuck it.
Fail all
As
around.
you get to the middle of the rope where there's the most slack, at this point you're making a 4-foot difference to the top, and then down you go.
Valas! These nuts suck!
As it breaks way at the rope's base on your side and gives way, and you begin to swing. You're about 5 feet from the rest of the bridge. You begin to Tarzan swing, still hooked on. NiteCaulk, you need to make a survival check right now to how well you tied off your edge.
Okay.
Nat 1.
14.
14.
Oh.
As everybody on the other side looks over and sees the knot raising up off the one fucking like timber that's stuck into the ground, that knot is grinding at the rope and currently raising up. I need Histor. I need you to make an athletic saving throw now to try to scramble up this rope.
Oh, God. Athletics. At least that's plus 6. And it is 14 plus 6. Suck it, it's 20.
20. At the same time, everybody runs over to that pylon to try to secure the knot. The old man drags himself up and shamoos over the edge of the fucking deck and pushes himself up to his feet.
Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. fucking bullshit knots in this goddamn rope. Fucking kids can't do a goddamn thing right.
Oh, Cheekios left. Oh, maybe if you fell again, we could get 2 fish.
I think the issue is with the structural integrity of your rope, not my nuts.
No.
If I wasn't so hungry, I'd slap you, but I'm hungry. Cheekios! Let's cook that tail, my friend.
Let's do it. Let's go cook tail. And you guys slowly begin to make your way in towards the keep proper.
Ta-da!
Where's Chazz?
You guys walk past the 2 guard towers, and you still see. You don't still see. You see the body of Chazz in the corner.
The body of Chazz?
Oh yeah, what about Jerry?
Oh shit!
Damn! See ya, Jerry.
NiteCaulk.
NiteCaulk, go
We
get
forgot Jerry.
Damn it! All right,
We
NiteCaulk
forgot
will
Jerry.
fly.
We turned around and we realized we forgot Jerry.
All that effort, we fucking forget him.
We forgot. No!
Oh man!
Oh my god!
NiteCaulk go get Jerry. I can do that. No problem.
NiteCaulk, you go fly back over and realizing that we've left Jerry. Go ahead and give me an athletics check to hold on to Jerry's limp pool noodle body.
11.
Oh god, no! Oh, no. As you go over in confidence to pull him up, the piece of armor that was loosened down below completely falls off. And Jerry just makes it to the other side of the dock. But he hits hard, dude. He hits real hard. Just side ribcage. And it's like just a disgusting ragdog flail as he hits. As NiteCaulk is flying his body over. Jerry is sprawled out. And yeah, not looking good.
Really fuck this.
Oh
Nah,
my god.
he'll be fine.
Gifts are so good
The
tonight.
gifts are
Comedy of the
amazing.
fucking guard. Is this Monty Python?
This is
I
just
run
us trying to
back
get into
and
a
say,
door.
Don't worry.
It really is. This is the never-ending door check.
We just spent 2 hours trying to get inside of a door.
Cheekios with the tail still over the shoulder runs back over to stabilize Jerry. What's left of Jerry?
Ruby goes with him.
He's short of breath at this point. Severely, probably broken or bruised ribs.
Oh,
Cheekios goes to stabilize, and he does. He stabilizes Jerry. He treats him just a little bit and props him up, tail over his shoulder, slowly dragging Jerry's body back into the keep.
I pick up like his foot, but I'm not actually helping. Like I just carry his foot. He's got like 1 foot up. I think I'm helping.
And at this point, you're pulling the body back. You can see Chazz as you pass the guard towers. Chazz is still over the side. He goes, I told Jerry not to go over there. I told him not to go over. He's just rocking himself into a corner, still incredibly frightened at whatever happened in this place.
I say, it's Chazz. Valos, you go take care of Chazz while we help Jerry, okay? Yeah. And we just keep going.
And I look at her kind of huh? Like what the fuck? And
Yeah, go help him. He's a mess. Make you feel better. Give him hug.
So I just will go over there and I'll walk over to Chazz and I'll just slap him. Just gonna slap him.
You just
Give him a wet slap.
Go
and
ahead.
it's cold, clammy, and it feels like a 2-day-old Krispy Kreme donut.
God.
As you swipe away the clamminess. He begins to cry more. And he goes,
Does Chazz happen to have any weapons on him?
he does. He also has a short sword and a crossbow.
I'm gonna. While he's busy crying, I'm gonna try to take that short sword from him.
Do you want to do it stealthily, or do you just want to take it?
I kind of just want to pull it out and shove him down on the ground.
Oh, you're rude.
All right. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
What's my sleight of hand? 16.
16. As you go to take that short sword, you lean down and just begin to pull it, right out of the sheath that he has, and at the same time he springs up and tries to slam a dagger into the side of your throat.
Yeah.
I need you to roll right now initiative off with Chazz.
Let's go.
23.
19. So he's coming up with a dagger right to slam into your throat. As you can see, his eyes twist. You've knocked him just right back into a different state as you've gone for his sword. You get to go first.
Okay.
Can I just yell out, no murder before dinner time?
So then I'm gonna. I'm just gonna as I'm grabbing that dagger and he's coming in, I'll try to sidestep a little bit on it and just ray of frost him.
All right, roll to attack.
22.
22 hits.
And that is 2 damage cold.
As you sidestep that dagger just enough to spray that cone of frost into his chest. As he seizes up and holds the dagger in place. What else for your turn?
No, that's it. I'll just do that.
Okay,
Yeah,
do you
give
move?
it
Do you stay there?
Well, it only slows his movement by 10. Does he not get opportunity of attack if I move?
We're gonna rule this that he's not getting an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Well, then I'll step back. I'll grab that sword and just jump back.
5
feet, 10 feet.
You're not able to pull the sword off of him.
Okay.
It stopped before that, but yeah, you go ahead and jump back just 10 feet.
Yep.
All right, you jump back 10 feet. That ray of frost, it stops 10 feet, correct?
It slows his movement by 10 feet. Yeah.
By 10 feet. He's able to break out of it and stride forward, and he's going to come back and swing at you again.
Okay.
He misses. As he just haphazardly swings with the dagger, but he's going to come back through and try to swing again with the short sword. 13 to hit.
My armor class is a 16 right now.
And he doesn't hit again. He goes, "You're not going to get in here. You're going to have to get through me first." And he misses twice. The rest of you guys, you have now seen this. You can choose to be in the initiative or not now, or to try to do something if you don't want to be in the initiative.
No, I want to intervene on it.
Yeah, let's intervene.
Wanna-
NiteCaulk, do you want to grab one of his arms and I'll get the other?
Sure, I can do that.
Let's charge him.
Oh,
All right.
I'm gonna step in between Chazz and Valas, and one of the things a part of my background is that I'm gonna show him the stripes on my shoulder, signifying to him that I'm way higher, and try and back him down with my authority.
Yes.
Because one of the things I can invoke is my rank to influence over other soldiers that are below me.
All right. So at the same time, you guys swoop up to either side of Chazz. Histor just walks calmly in between and points to his shoulder in between Valas and Chazz, and just calm as he sets his weapons to the side. Just breathing heavy. There's just a standstill.
At ease, soldier.
Just breathing heavy. You can see just like a little bit of a kind of tears well up in his eyes for a second.
Hold fast. You're a soldier. Hold fast. You've done your duty. Now tell us, what in the fuck happened here?
A lot. There's a lot that's happened here. Cloud giants. A lot of cloud giants. We don't even know the state of the rest of the town. We've been on this side of the bridge. There's not much left.
Tell me about Maloric. Where's Maloric?
I don't know
And
where
where are the caves?
the caves are to the north of here, but I don't know the state of Maloric, and I don't know the state of his inn, other than I can see that it's been hit too.
I'm gonna look at the rest of the crew, let them know. Maloric was the inn owner, and the caves are to the north. We're on the wrong side of the goddamn water again.
And I'm just gonna, you know, calming down a little bit from that fight and taking my hands off any weapons I was going to draw, and kind of step back and say, at least he's not crying anymore.
Why did the cloud giants attack you?
We don't know. We don't know at all. All I know is the woman that I've pledged to defend and hold my life to, Lady Villarosa Nandars, is dead.
How do you spell her name?
So is every D&D conversation. I'm just gonna post it in chat.
Thanks.
What? Oh, I can't do it because it's on another computer. It's VEL
Okay.
Total immersion.
ROSANANDAR.
I might have gotten some of those letters wrong. It's fine.
Total immersion.
Thanks.
The phonics are what matter.
Yeah.
Total immersion.
I wanna
They
throw
killed
my arm
your
around.
lady?
Throw my arm around Chazz and ask him. Now tell me, seriously, is there any blackened seasoning in there in this keep? Because we got to cook some catfish.
Blackened seasoning. I have bad news for you. The kitchen's destroyed. It's
Chazz,
absolutely
fine.
demolished. Cheekios says, Malaka. It's okay.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Cheekios. Hold on. Let me ask one more question. Is the bar still intact?
No.
Son of a bitch!
The body's gone. The great tunnel's gone.
You don't need a place to drink. You can drink anywhere. That's
No, Valas? Why don't you give this man a shot at some of that hooch you got hidden in the multi-purpose skirt of yours?
I'm gonna toss him that bottle of whiskey. At the same time, I think
Grab
that
sword.
No. At the same time, I think that I prestidigitation. I can start a bonfire, right? A campfire.
Oh, we can totally. Yeah, not
Should we
hard
go
for
inside the
us.
keep?
So I'm gonna toss him that bottle of whiskey, and at the same time,
wait.
just reach my hand out, start a fire, to cook the
Little
fish
one.
on.
Little one? Little fire?
I'll just say,
Well,
there's your kitchen.
Is
It's-
it smart to put a fire outside where anyone can see? If we don't know if the ice giants are gone.
Aren't we in the keep now?
I thought we were outside the keep.
We were just right outside. You guys are by
shit.
you guys are by the gatehouses right now, so you don't have to start that
Okay.
fire right now. You're by the
Okay,
gatehouses.
well, I'll wait.
You just chill your
Fire incoming.
Just chill
Impending.
your fire.
And Chazz goes, we still have some cooking utensils inside the gatehouses that weren't, the one that's not destroyed. And you can look over and you can see the other one. There's a large boulder smashed into it, and one of them is still around. He runs in and retrieves some cast iron and a couple simple cooking apparatus to be able to go above a fire.
That's a good man. All right. Let's go inside, find a place to cook this up. We'll go get what's his name after
Is Jerry
Yes.
on the boil.
is Jerry still alive?
Jerry's
Maybe.
alive. Yes.
As far as we know.
NiteCaulk will go
But
get
he lost
Jerry.
his sword somewhere.
NiteCaulk, go get Jerry.
Volunteering the bird.
Go
Flap
ahead.
your wings.
Go ahead and roll a
It's a good
deception
man.
check with advantage, Valas, as it's clearly you have two short swords attached to your shit.
16.
16. He listens to you when you say it.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. that's-
Nothing suspicious about that.
Just so you
Okay.
know, Chazz, Jerry is sleeping right now, so he won't,
Nighty-night.
Jerry,
answer you.
Jerry doesn't look so good.
He's been sleeping. It's okay.
That's
Tell
not
me.
that's not sleep. He looks like
While
he's in a
they-
coma.
It's okay. While they're doing that, tell me, where is your dead lady?
Where's lady?
The yes, the one-
And he just throws. And he throws up a little bit. She's we pulled out what's left of her. She's on the dining table.
Oh,
Oh,
on
thank
the
you.
dining
And
table.
I lead him, and I run in to go find the dining table.
All right.
I'm gonna go back and get Jerry.
I thought NiteCaulk was going to get Jerry.
Is NiteCaulk going to get Jerry or?
I guess so.
Okay.
Did we have you? I can't remember. Did
He
we have
dropped
you
him
roll
the
on
dock.
that?
Nobody
Just-
went to get him.
Did I drop him?
He dropped him on the fucking.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, he's.
Nobody's currently in
I-
possession of Jerry.
I forgot.
Maybe
Yeah,
good idea for
our
Mike.
weekend at Bernie's, I stabilized him. Cheekios stabilized him, but yeah, yeah, he's still wheeze breathing over.
Yes.
So many,
Recovering.
so many.
So much effort to save him, we just don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I think Jerry's lost cause.
I kind of give a shit.
Jerry may not fucking last from his wounds, but we tried. Short of breath, Jerry is still there at the end of the bridge. You guys go and NiteCaulk and Histor pick him up and begin to drag him into the keep. You guys make it past the gatehouses, and you can see that the cloud giants heavily bombarded the keep. The inner bailey is strewn with rocks. There's a large ramp that leads up to an 8-foot high stone parapet that encircles the yard. You can see that nobody's currently standing watch on the walls. You can see strewn about you, a couple of dead guards that seem to be struck by the falling rocks. You guys just kind of slowly make your way in and survey the scene.
I'm looking for the dining table.
Yeah, you run in and quickly make a beeline to the Great Hall.
Okay.
Half of the Great Hall. Mm-hmm.
This place looks like shit.
And you notice when you go in that half the Great Hall lies buried underneath rubble, and you can see that the body of Lady Valrosa Nandir is laid atop the shattered remains of an oak dining table.
That's nice. Can I go up and check? I can check out what's left of her. What do I see?
You gonna check her pockets?
Can I go
Maybe?
steal? Can I go spread some cheeks?
It's not a,
If there are cheeks left, I don't know.
it's not a pretty sight. And Chazz walks in behind you.
I'm so sorry, Chazz. You should not see this. And I kind of try to turn him away.
He goes, we put it here. Nightstone was bombarded by rocks dropped from a giant castle in the sky. Keep.
Was it in the cloud?
Yeah, it was. The keep was cut off from the village when a rock tore away part of the bridge. At this point, you guys have all started to make your way into the Great Hall behind them and are able to hear the conversation that's going on. There's nowhere to hide. People in the village lowered the drawbridge and they fled. In an event of attack, the villagers were supposed to come to the keep. They were supposed to come to the keep for safety, and we couldn't do anything for them. The bridge was gone. It wasn't an option anymore.
Did they take anything? Did they come down from their castle?
They didn't. They just kept throwing stones. And the villagers north of Nightstone, about a mile away, there's some bat caves up there. Villagers probably hid there. And there was guards that were stationed in the village that fled north with them. I'm sure of it. If they're not here, if you didn't see them, then they absolutely had to have went with them.
We'll take you there tomorrow morning, okay?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm fit to do anything right now.
Well,
What is it? What is your name? Your name? What is your name?
Oh, I am Ruby, and these
Ruby.
are my team members, clan members, people.
My name's Chazz. Nice to meet you. Once the villagers fled, Ruby, there were four of them, four pale-skinned giants descending from the sky, and they did all the damage.
So
They uprooted they uprooted the Nightstone in the village square. They took it back to the Castone. The Nightstone, what our entire town is named after, they took it and the Cloud Castle left, drifting eastward. The lady was she was in the great hall when the room was bare and it collapsed. No one could reach her.
I'm very sorry. But this nightstone you mentioned.
What does it do?
Yes. What he said.
I don't know. It's been here for years.
Oh, do you have a book? I read.
I don't.
No. Okay.
I don't know. I just know it's in the center of town. I'm kind of a simple man. I don't know much about things and rocks, and you can tell I'm not very brave either. Sometimes.
Don't worry. We'll visit.
I'm really concerned about Jerry. Jerry really looks like shit. Jerry's a real asshole to me, but I don't want Jerry to die either.
Maybe someone could heal Jerry before
Can I
this
ask you?
guy
Can I ask
cries
you a
to
question?
death.
Can I use my lay on hand to give Jerry some health?
Yes.
Okay. So with all the concern going on with Chazz, I'm gonna reach over and touch Jerry, and I'm going to give him some health with the lay on
do
hand.
it.
You can see
Do it.
the fucking energy coming out of my hands and pulsing into the heavily breathing body of Jerry on NiteCaulk's shoulder.
Valas, being a dick, steps up behind you and whispers, "Where are you going to touch him at?" And he gives you a little bit of shove, and you bump into Jerry, and you kind of bump into his genitals just for a second, right when you're about to perform lay on hands. And the source of the vitality raises from your hands to his genitals first.
Raises what?
More than
God.
And Jerry, still head rolling just a little bit. And you know this was a dick move by Valas, but it worked. And Jerry knows none the wiser.
It's super effective.
So as Jerry regains consciousness, I'm gonna look back over at Valas and say, "Hey, you got problems in the bedroom? I can help you with. It's not the first time I've used it there before."
I bet not.
But not.
Jerry kind of regains consciousness a little bit. What the fuck is going on here? Said somebody, Chazz, good to see you here, you pussy. Spits out a little bit of blood and goes, he grabs his, you can see he grabs his nuts and kind of adjusts them a little bit. And
A lot of vitality there, huh?
he goes,
I have the power.
you can tell he's mentally displaced a little bit. Well, hard cocks and hangovers. What are we doing here? Let's get down to it.
Transition.
Let's just get down to it. What the hell are you doing here?
Valas, I could use that fire to cook this fish on anytime.
Look,
Uh,
Jerry, we're
I wanna
going
reach
to
out and
cook
start the
dinner,
fire.
And here's Chazz,
I'll
so
still make-
stop being weird.
I'm not being weird.
We lost.
Whoa! Shit!
Every time.
Poof, he
Every
was gone.
time.
And he disappeared yet again.
First the green screen, and now this.
Every time.
What'd you actually do?
Nothing. I didn't do anything. I'm restarting it. Every time, dude.
Says
Never
the
fails.
victim. What did you do?
Is it your webcam?
Yeah, it just
No,
froze on
yeah,
me
your
for a
webcam.
reason.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I feel like shit.
Look like shit.
Shit.
I probably can't breathe really great. My dick's hard. I'll be honest. I don't even know how this works. But
You don't know how your dick works?
no. No. You show me your belly, cat lady. I don't think you're in a position to talk about anything.
That's very different.
I don't even know what the hell that was about.
Sit
But
down and we'll get you dinner. Yes, you like
can we
crocodile?
get out of the room of the body of Lady Valrosa, please, for a minute? Show
Yes.
some goddamn respect around here.
So, can they leave and I'll stick around and I just want to check out and see what she's chilling with. What she's got.
And you, as Jerry makes his way out, who else makes their way out of the room?
Chazz.
That's not your decision.
Please make
If you,
Can I just...
that's not your decision. I am impressed. I have played D&D for a long. What the fuck?
Radio's Valas now. Damn.
Give me your sword.
I'm impressed.
You know what?
Because I played D&D for a long fucking time, and nobody's ever just gone, nope. That's what they do.
You know, you're supposed to try it and the DM will tell you yes or no, right?
Don't just go, no. You just go, no. That's how this is going to go.
Yeah, I disagree.
Thought I'd try.
What did you do in this call?
I hung up, and then all of a sudden, boom, he was me, and I was him.
This is the best you looked in a long time.
Hanging up is definitely a bad idea, apparently.
Yeah, well, the camera wasn't working anymore, so that was about all I could do.
Oh,
USB
no.
failure.
Let's see here.
Works now. This is like trying to walk
Hold
into
on.
a door. This is about just as hard.
I'm so tricky. I want to steal your sword.
This is the best content of all
That
time.
seems about right.
Forget any
Palpatine.
fancy $600 warlock.
I do have
costume.
lighting that
That's the
shoots out of my
winner.
cock. So
That's the
Do it.
Oh,
Do it. Y'all want to buy a pickle? How about a sword? You want some Rolexes?
embrace the dark side.
This is amazing.
Kill him and take his place.
It worked. It worked. I need to send text messages to all my black hat friends who made this happen for me. I have become the Mudcat.
I'm very confused why it would even like grab his camera.
I'm the most beautiful.
No, it shouldn't.
Naturally.
It
Just need more
shouldn't.
radio.
It should.
This is what happens when you use Russian software.
He hacked us.
No, I have never had any
sorry.
of these. I have never had any of these problems before in the main game, so this is new to me.
So it's
We're a
our
unique
shit
group.
shell that's causing
Not
it.
only is Ruby commanding people to leave the room. with
Yeah.
their
There
will.
are 2 DMs. Surprise, motherfuckers.
Surprise!
Oh my god. Face hurts, and not
This
just
is
because
a
I'm ugly
takeover.
either.
Can we just do a mutiny and I'll be the
Oh,
Whoa!
there he is. He's
Whoa!
Oh my
Whoa.
god, there we
Whoa.
go. Yeah, he's all cell shaded and shit.
I don't know.
The jit
Whoa.
has kicked in.
It
He's
naturally corrected itself. Yeah.
So you didn't do any of that?
No,
Perfect.
But yeah, you do. Your cam quality is awesome.
Holy fuck, it is bad. You're right. Good call.
You need to clean
Ghost
your
in the
office.
machine there, huh? I'll fix it.
Cheekios thinks your webcam is pig shit. No,
Shit.
pig shit.
Do you have lights in there?
I mean,
I
it
know,
works.
yeah, I know
Hey,
what's happening.
it works. It works.
It works. Good enough.
It
When your
works,
camera was
baby.
off,
Hey,
Why didn't you lift up your green screen?
Why am I lifting my green screen?
He was too busy
Too late.
troubleshooting.
too late.
Too late now.
Do,
Too late
do
now.
you need some help real quick?
Nope, we're good.
Nope.
No, I'm fine. Don't do anything for me.
Leave
Fine.
me alone.
I'm fine.
I'm
Don't
living that
open
nat.
my
Listen,
room.
I rolled a nat 1, and now I have to live with the consequences.
I live to live with the consequences.
God.
Where the fuck even were we?
I don't
You were
we're
trying to tell me.
leaving
You were
that great
trying to
hall.
tell me that Chazz is leaving the fucking chamber. That's right. No, Chazz is not leaving the fucking chamber
Damn
of the ladies
Lady.
he longingly looks for, and he drops down to one knee and proceeds to mutter an enchantment that all women are queens, and then he will defend their honor.
Wow. Is he just like?
You
a
think this guy's
gentleman?
ever had sex before?
He's one of those nice guys.
Probably.
I'll go down on one knee next to him and I'll say, "Yeah."
Yes. Cheekios looks over at Histor and he goes, "He must have been mod for one of those booby streamers, no? Maybe a lady?
Clearly, he's
What?
never had sex before.
Maybe. If you consider...
Can I do a history check to tell if he's a virgin?
Give me a history
Can we get
check.
a- can we get a
History
roll on
check
that,
with
please?
advantage.
How would
His-
you know that history?
History check.
Magic.
Do you know
It's
Chazz?
magic.
You guys grew
God.
up together.
15.
Like that guy's definitely a virgin.
Oh, you said, no.
Went to prep school together.
He said roll with advantage. What do you got?
I got 15.
15?
Oh god. Oh no.
Based off of his cold and clamminess, you perceive that possibly, if it happened, it wasn't good. And while you might,
Yeah, that guy's
and,
totally a virgin.
and while you might not be a virgin, there's no way he's brought a smile to anyone else's face other than his mother.
Oh.
Wait, that could also be taken the wrong way.
Don't look into it further than you want to go.
No!
Leave it there.
Let's dive down
Oh.
this rabbit hole for a
Oedipus
second, huh?
case. He's
All right, hold on.
Oedipus.
So Valas, have you lit that fire for me?
Yeah, I reached
All
over
right.
as the green screen was falling. I reached over and lit the fire.
Hey,
That's
Cheekios.
What?
Cheekios. Let's cook that tail, and you gotta tell me, where did you go earlier?
Where did he go?
Okay.
Where did he go?
By the way, how long do you guys want to play to 4 a.m., 5 a.m. NiteCaulk time?
Sure.
Dude.
What it means 3 for me now. I'm good either way.
Yeah.
It's 4 for me, so. Oh.
Hey, NiteCaulk, will you play for another hour and get another beverage?
Yeah. Let's do
Hey,
it.
we're gonna
I'll
we're
even
gonna
fix the green screen.
we're gonna peer pressure the shit out of you. You play for another hour.
All right, I'll do it.
Let's do it.
Well, that didn't
Sleep
take
in
much
tomorrow.
effort.
Come play Anthem with us tomorrow night. It's
Jesus Christ, we
Sleep.
got him from wine bottle to straight water at this point.
sacrilege.
Dude.
Switch to something harder. Come on.
That's what
I'll
she
fall
said.
asleep here, man.
Literally, that's what she said.
I'll fall asleep on the stream.
Go to something real hard. You'll wake up.
Oh,
Is
we
that
have,
speaking from experience?
this is literally
Valas,
this is
can you chime
literally
in?
gonna get us. This is the reason why none of us ever gets a sponsorship or employed again. It's because of our dumbass
No.
D&D game.
We'll get like Trojan condoms to sponsor.
Oh yeah, we're getting some dick
Who makes
pills.
dildos?
Yeah,
I
The
dropped
drill
my
dough.
Magnum condom for my
drill
monster
dough.
dog.
Oh my god, no.
Mixer's never been more proud of what I've put together than the Friday Night D&D.
The big
It's
old
not even in
PH
the
will
homebrew
sponsor
either.
us, yeah?
Bad, if I got sponsored
I'll be
by
right back.
Bad
I'm
Dragon,
gonna drink.
okay, go. I've officially lost control.
Do you see his tiny cape? Look at his tiny
It's
cape.
done.
Tiny hat.
What in the hell is going on?
Oh, he's mixing it. It's It's nothing but the dunce cap music and all.
Oh my god, I'm done.
Oh, this is fucking great.
Everyone remember it. That's It's like wearing my clothes.
Oh.
I'm glad we just convinced NiteCaulk to start drinking harder at 4 o'clock in the morning his time.
It's not about the size of the cape. It's about how hard you can flap it.
Amen.
Who says that? No. That's not true.
Damn it!
Oh,
that
Not how hard and how violently you can flap it.
that hop slam just about came out there.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
You might be okay
Man,
with
the clips
that, but
I'm gonna
trust
make
me,
off
no
this
one
stream.
else is.
The clips I'm gonna make.
Man, let's just keep drinking 10% IPAs and see where this game goes.
Just drinking straight Jameson over here.
I've gone from a bottle of wine to a bottle of 16.4% brewery nonsense. It is good.
Later, Mutant. Thanks for hanging out with us.
What's this stream sponsored by
Night Mutant.
Nostimage.
No.
Quite the variety.
Gotta get some of that cold air in here. Now he's gotta.
Drink responsibly.
Bells, sponsor me, please.
Please.
Oh, Jameson.
I made myself.
I drink Jameson.
Oh, there we go. We got the
And
double
I'm
hop,
Irish.
the double hops IPA.
I went from drinking all day on a snow day to come here to destroy Hop Slam.
Well, I made a G Fuel and vodka, so we're good.
No fucking way,
There
really?
you go.
Let's go! Let's go!
Get that plug in.
This one down here drank a G Fuel and thought she was gonna die.
I can't drink G Fuel. I don't drink any caffeine, and then I took a G Fuel and I couldn't sleep for like 12 fucking hours.
Well, you want me to stay awake for another
like
I
hour?
was like shaking.
Yep.
Like, what the
It's like
fuck
200
is wrong with me?
It's like
Man.
250 milligrams of
cleaned our
caffeine. She
entire
just
house.
slams at once.
And then I did a workout, and I did
Oh.
like, all my work
She's like,
today.
my heart's
It's
beating so
awful.
fast. I was like, that's an energy drink.
Okay.
When NiteCaulk feels the need to play all night when his friends are goading him for a little extra D&D action, he goes for a staple G Fuel and vodka. Only here on Mixer.com.
/ CaptainRoBear, RadioMang, Mudcat, and NiteCaulk
boys.
MX.
I do think, as an idea for people who are following, if they wanted to set up their own drinking game to our D&D, that would be fun for them.
Oh, they have plenty
We can make it.
they have plenty of
Efficient.
ways to do this.
Like finish your drink every time the wooden pickle makes an appearance, like something like that. A shot every time an initiative is rolled, or starting a battle. I'd just throwing that out there.
All right, so bring it back down. Bring it back down.
right.
You guys are currently inside the bailey of this keep. You have started a fire. Histor has asked Cheekios exactly where he's gone. At this point, the catfish and the alligator has been carved up. Cast
I've got
iron
10
skillet has been procured.
Yep.
How,
So I'm
how do
gonna
we
get some of that 10 pounds of catfish and I'm gonna throw it in the cast iron skillet. Just get it right over there on the fire, start cooking it. And I'm gonna look at Cheekios and kind of hint towards him, like, all right, so spill it. Where were you?
Histor, I was riding on a quarter horse before, and
Yeah,
then
saw that.
I went through portal, much like portal that I have gone through to Feywild many of times. But this time, my horse turned into unicorn, and I rode in to a majestic battle of several idiots. There was a spider lady and a man with a fedora. He and several crossbows, but fedora nonetheless. And there was
Biggest idiot of the bunch.
he was no. Actually, no. That was NiteCaulk. There was another birdman like you, Aarakocra. Yes,
Ooh.
but he had big horns. Horns like devil. But he was big puss, no? He was huge puss. He very hurt. I conjure a spell and fairies. I heal them too. I heal all of them. And I was like, General on back lines. And I look, and they do dumb things. They do all sorts of dumb things. And I ride back on my unicorn, and Cheekios bark out healing and save all of them. They're huge pussies. Huge, no doubt. And wave after wave of enemy crash into them, and they conjure snakes. And Cheekios continue to ride unicorn and look out at the rest of them. He's like hard like oak tree, hard like oak tree. I single-handedly save them from everything. And then Cheekios blow kisses to Spider Girl. You know, very daddy issues girl. You look at her, you see daddy issues, and I see her, and I blow her kisses because Cheekios love that. Cheekios,
I'm sensing this is a crossover episode.
Cheekios know she loved him, and then Cheekios left, unfortunately, and showed up. Well, our horses on the other side, no longer unicorn, but nonetheless. Cheekios knows in other universe that woman strongly yearned him, no doubt.
Well, hopefully she'll send you a letter.
And yes, Tameta, we did have a moment. We have had a crossover moment. The other side where Cheekios was sucked in. They rolled on a wild magic table, and it unleashed a fucking portal to a different dimension that brought in a unicorn. And so when I rolled on that, I said, that is Cheekios' fucking horse.
Yeah.
And so we've had our first crossover moment. Unbelievable. Loved it. So yeah. Back down, that's where we're at. Yeah, that's what
Sounds like a hell of a story. Hopefully you find your snake or spider woman again.
Oh,
how you want to cook that? How you want to cook that tail?
Histor, the Spider Woman find me. No, she find me. No, I promise. Cheekios was kitchen destroyed here. I still have seasonings, and he starts to druid craft up a whole cacophony of herbs and spices and peppers with his druid craft, and begins to harvest them and pull them out, and you can see it kind of dries and crumbles, and before you know it, he's got this shit all spiced up and ready for the skillet. And he conjures up a small little branch you can see that looks like a olive tree, and you can see the olives kind of like plump up before him, and he squeezes out, and the pit shoots off and drips into the skillet, and you can smell all that familiar seasoning, and he pulls out some garlic and pepper and cayenne and sage, and before you know it, it's a delicious smell that he's got going on, and he's blackening up both the alligator and the catfish.
I am legitimately hungry right now. I'm so hungry.
Looks like
I
we're
just
going to
had
Taco
a
Bell
freaking
after
hot
this.
dog that I heated up.
Were you working this time at
night? And you're describing this meal. Like, are you kidding me?
My life is complete.
NiteCaulk. See if you can find some plates around here. This catfish is done. If somebody wants to eat it, and we'll keep cooking this tail.
Do you really think there's plates left here?
He looks over to go, plates. Malacca. I go.
Grab a rock and I put my fish on top of the rock.
I look over to Valas and I go,
Okay,
Valas, get your mage hand out. I want your mage hand to feed all of us.
All right, so then I do some I'm just trying to show off a little bit here. So I'm gonna do some some flair, a little bit of.
In this
Mage
case,
hand.
in this case, I will let your mage hand split up into multiple servants.
Okay, perfect.
I'm just gonna hold the cast iron skillet out like this. Just
So I'm gonna
annoyed, like, what the fuck is going on here? Just take it out of my fucking hands.
I'm doing all my and these mage hands. I'm like casting a bunch of them, and then I grab them all and I shuffle them into a deck of hands, and then I start dealing them out like cards to.
Let's go.
towards
Let's
the
go.
skillet. And they grab the shit and they take it to everybody and put it right in the
Like
face.
fucking Fantasia.
Exactly, you got it.
Like Fantasia, these fucking mage hands have delved out numerous pieces of alligator and catfish flesh as everyone sit down enjoying a nice meal. If anyone has, right now, check your sheet for a short rest. This is not a long rest. You're officially getting a short rest.
So just check that we're taking one.
Yeah, check that you're taking a short rest, not a long rest, but a short rest.
How long?
It doesn't matter how long. Right now, you're getting about an hour short rest.
So this is telling me recover and ranger. This telling me to click some things here. What do I do there? This is my first time doing it.
You'll want to, let's see here, on your side. I'm trying to think on your ranger sheet. So when you click short rest, what does it say?
It says recover. It says I can reset maximum changes during this rest. And under ranger, it says hit die.
Yes,
1d10 plus
during a short rest, you can heal up. This is correct. And a hit die is something that you can use. And that's how you heal up without someone else actually healing you.
Okay. So I'm full health right now.
So you don't need to roll it. But yes,
yeah,
you guys are all full health, but whoever's not can choose to heal up
Right.
with them and you use hit die.
So
Yes.
after the end of last week's episode, everybody should be full health, right? Except
Yeah.
Except for Jerry. Jerry's benefiting a lot from this rest. He's also he's gnawing down on some of that tail.
I don't think.
Sorry.
I don't think. I don't think my spells get affected by that at all from a short rest.
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. Mine. All my spell slots are.
No, short rest. Your spells aren't. Some things do. Some abilities. Some abilities do. Like
that's what I was looking for.
my Misty Step comes back.
Mine too.
Exactly.
And I get my breath weapon back. All
Yes.
right.
Yes.
I can breathe fire again.
There are benefits from enjoying a good rest and a good little campfire. And you guys do. You guys enjoy the reverie of sitting down for the first time in several hours, the first time in this campaign, just enjoying the camaraderie that a campfire will bring.
What?
So we're sitting there eating, and I'll look over at Ruby and Cat. Where did you come from?
Me?
Yeah, I said Cat.
Oh, that's rude. That's not my name. Do you not know my name at this point?
I haven't decided if I cared.
Oh.
Well, it's okay. Because probably no one cares about you. So let me help you. My name is Ruby, and I don't come from here, and I'm exploring. Yes. You?
I'm asking about you. Where are you from?
Oh, well, I know where I'm from, but I'm pretty good at wanting to know more about where everybody else is from. Like Histor and his 19 children.
We don't need
What
to talk
are
about
all
that.
of their names?
You want to go through all of them?
Joy
All of
Corbin.
Do any of? Are you a grandfather too?
Possibly. Many times over by now, at least.
Possibly. Do you not know? Are you
I've been
not
out.
as close
See-
with your families?
I've been out on the road a long time. You know, working dragon gotta eat.
Cheekios. Cheekios wants to know. On the road again. Here I am.
Up
On the stage.
Oh wow.
Is that a woman or a man?
Histor, how many of those 19 are in the same province?
First, I gotta think how many of those 19 have the same mother.
Whoa! How
Cannot-
many,
cannot
how
be
many
enjoyable
mothers
to
have you
mother.
made?
Cheekios is good.
Does anybody else here have children? No one else?
Cheekios thinks that Feywild is probably good daycare if he does.
Listen. NiteCaulk, do you have family?
Yes, younger brother. That's it.
Aww.
Where's your younger brother then, my friend?
Oh, we talk about people. No, yeah, I did not breathe into existence. Yes, yes, I do. I also have a brother and I have a sister as well.
Oh.
Pretty quiet over there, Valas.
Yeah.
Got any family that we're talking about that you haven't tried to stab in the neck?
That sounds right.
I had a family I chose once, but they're gone.
Would you do gamble them away?
Oh.
I wish I knew.
Is that why you drink? Do you drink to not know?
No, I just don't know.
Why? What happened?
Cheekios drinks
not-
to make sure that you know at some point in time.
I'm not sure. I spent some years at sea with a crew of pirates. They took me under their wing. The captain of the ship taught me everything I knew about magic. And
Not a lot.
one evening, I went to rest below deck after a hard battle. And upon waking up, returning to deck, the entire crew was gone.
Did you
So I don't want to
kill
fucking
them?
talk about it.
Same thing going through my mind.
So
Very perceptive.
you steered boat by yourself.
Yes. Took me
Yet-
3 days to navigate the galleon.
3 days by
Single-handedly.
yourself.
It's not bad. Unless you just left the dock.
You
Just
You-
burned it
Took me
out.
3 days to turn it around and
You-
come back
you-
to the dock.
you probably fought numerous sharks and pirates, and possibly even ghost ships.
Ooh.
Solo on your way.
Yes,
And then-
there were many that fell to my hand.
And in incredible fashion. And Cheekios sees you almost died to catfish.
Wouldn't that have been an issue?
You almost died. Valas almost died to Mudcat and Moat.
It's been many years since I was in the water.
You make me smile, Valas.
What
You
about
ma-
you,
You make me
Cheekios?
smile.
What made
Ruby.
you out of the Feywild?
The Feywild is the best of times. It is home. Home is good. But showing other people home in traveling is even better. So even though that home is the best of times, pushing boundaries and meeting friends and going to new places is even better, Ruby.
I get
Even
that.
better.
I get
So I leave home. I venture. I go. I see rest of world. World is good. Good people. I like to stir up the pot. Little bit. But no. The rest of this world is filled of good. And I like that. It makes Cheekios happy. The more I meet, I meet Cat Girl. She run around. She makes Cheekios happy. She full of spirit. I like even grumpy old Histor. And I give him a good rub on his shoulder. I do. And even when Valas tries to be all the try-hard edgelord he wants to be, I like him too. And NiteCaulk, I want to know more of him. He kills many things. He speaks a little bit every now and then. And he saves many people's lives. But I want to know, NiteCaulk, you, what makes you do what you do? We do things for the coin, for fun, sometimes to appear cooler. What do you do things for, NiteCaulk? What do you do?
Let me tell you, back. Like to hear that? So the reason I do this, I'm a bounty hunter, and back.
Do you hunt?
No
wonder you're such a badass. You always
yes,
you do things with authority. I would not fuck with you.
Yes. One thing that I don't like to be is to be told what not to do. Typically, and so my backstory is my parents were killed when me and my brother were young, and I had to steal food to keep my brother and I alive, and I got caught stealing food, but another man got caught and took the blame, and so he went to prison because of what I did, and so I have this heavy weight and guilt on me, and I decided to kind of redeem myself, that I would try to stop bad. That makes sense. So I became
an open book.
Yeah, became bounty hunter. Like I said, I don't like to be told what to do. I take care of my friends, but don't fuck with me. Let's put it that way.
Don't worry, NiteCaulk. No one wants to fuck with you. You slit Caulk's throat.
Yes, that's right.
You slit Caulk's throat. It looks terrifying. You killed goblins on your own. You're a bird of prey, not bird of I don't know. What you see? Bird of pleasure? I don't know. That sounds bad.
I'm curious. Do you come from an egg?
That's very rude. Why'd you ask that?
I just do not know these things, and so
I was born from the ashes like a phoenix.
Oh. Ooh.
So you come from omelet. I'm sorry.
He's more.
I'm sorry. Someone, what did you say? You come from omelet.
Omelet.
You abuse me. Thank you. Don't slit my throat like croc, please.
That's very nice to meet you.
Histor.
NiteCaulk. Yeah, Histor. Yes.
Yeah, Histor. You talk about trebuchet. When I take a big fucking pull off of that fucking that catfish at the same time, and I go, I throw out the rest of my wineskins. Since we share stories, no, we need to take edge off story, and I throw it especially over to Chazz first, and he takes a big pull and begins to pass it around. And I throw out another variant out, and we begin to play a little game called Harvest. As I continue to toss out a few different variants of country wine that come out. So at this point, there's about 4 different wineskins, none of them which heal at this point. They're all just variants. There's actually blackberry, elderberry, strawberry, and tickle me pink.
It's like Neneshevitz. Let's go.
Harvest. Harvest.
And it is Blackberry Ridge. Blackberry Ridge, the greatest flavor that ever existed, is also within that.
Yes.
And, yes, everyone is chanting Harvest while someone else tells the other story. And I look over at Histor and I go, Histor, now that we know that cloud giants took large dump on city. Large dump. Were you fired out of trebuchet? No? What are you... Did someone pull pants down and fire you through trebuchet?
It wasn't that bad. Fuck, I might as well tell you at this point. I'm a little inebriated, so I don't care.
And you take one of the wine skins, you take a big pull off of it, and it...
Harvest.
D4, it's actually Blackberry Ridge as you take a pull off of it.
So I was a young little pup, just infantry at the time. We were laying siege to this castle. It doesn't matter at this point. We were going in for a little late night reconnaissance, but we had no way over the wall. But we had just built
like bridge.
Beautiful trebuchet. Somewhere amongst the whiskey and the wine, and the dinner that we were having that night, I got this wild fucking hair idea that if we were gonna go in, we were gonna launch ourselves over that wall. And it seemed like such a glorious idea at the time. Well, everybody else around the campfire laughed at me. But I was determined that that's how we were going to win the battle that day. So I grabbed my sword, walked up from the fire, went over to the trebuchet. It's already cranked back, ready to go. Sat my ass in there and just cut the rope. The most amazing time sailing through the air as I realized that once I cleared the wall, I was headed for doom. I saw it as I was getting ready to crash in from a 120-foot flight into a pigsty. Crashed into pig shit. It ended up saving my life. Because buried in that pig shit, the fucking patrols never found me.
Like Splinter Cell. You were in pig shit.
I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab that wine from him and take a huge swig off it and just look at him and say, "Explains the smell."
35 years. 35 years, Valas. Pig shit does not wash out of scales.
You smell like Malaric's ale on table taste. I will talk
I'm
to...
gonna reach over. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you speak. What do you say about us?
I'm gonna reach over and try to use prestidigitation to get that pig shit out of his scales.
Aww, that's kind of sweet.
And it actually does. You can see it slowly lift
Ooh.
these brown particles that have been underneath his scales. These almost worn as a badge of honor for years, lift up underneath the scales, and it floats into one giant shit ball right in front of him that Valas controls.
I'm gonna throw it at Chazz.
Yes.
You throw it at Chazz. We'll see. No,
That's not fair.
it smashes chest. And he laughs a little bit. He goes, it's not the first time anybody's thrown big shit at me. But he goes, this is probably the funniest. And he chuckles and he begins to laugh. He goes, "This is the best, worst day of my life." And he
Toss him the wine sack, says he's being a good sport about it.
And he grabs the wineskin. He just, dude, he's going to town.
Oh, appreciate that, Valas. You know, if I ever get a chance to father kid 20, I might call him Valas if I'm drunk enough.
Strong
Dude.
name.
Hey, no. Since we're not sharing, Ruby, we see you digging in beet farm. What are you doing here? You come from... Where? You come from exotic place. You...
Yes.
Strange creature to be digging in beet farm in shithole town. Sorry, Chazz, Jerry,
It's fine.
your town is shit. It's okay.
Jerry's still unconscious.
So,
No, he's healed.
no. Jerry goes, God damn it.
Sorry.
Hold on, what? I can't remember what his accent was. No, his was Cockney. It was Cockney. God. Yeah, it's hard when you've had this many writers. Oi! I'm still alive. I'm here. I'm breathing. My ribs are bruised. I got one the size of Africa over here on my hip. I'm all right. What about you? Tell us about your story.
Oh, well, see, some kittens are born in our country and they like to stay there. But there are a few of us who have been gifted by the gods with a desire of just to explore and learn everything. And so I just have been on this adventure to, as you say, experience much. And so that way I can take it home and share with my fellow clan to say, here's what's going on. We like to stay a little more isolated. You guys are different, to say. So there's only a few of us who have like the stamina and willingness to be here, out here. So I come out here and I do this and I love it. There's not really any particular objective. It's just getting to know information. That's it. It's very simple. I just want to know more. I want to explore things. I want to see how your world is. It's so different. It's so exciting, and it's very something I need to know.
Cheekios thinks that you like to adventure, and I like that. I like that about you, Ruby.
Yes,
I like
and
that.
look,
You
I'm
would-
not sure I trust you.
you guys look like you were more likely to find yourselves in rougher situations where stories are exciting, and dangerous, and fun. I don't really want to do the normal just visiting town stuff and sailing seas. That's fine and all, but
Valas.
look like you'd be trouble.
No offense, but you look much like person that many people would not like to encounter. No, you do.
Yes, he's very ugly. I like him. He looks like the one who would have a terrible story, and I want to know it.
My time as a pirate has turned many off to me. My reputation does precede me at times.
Yes.
Well,
Pirate-
I've never heard of you, but I would not want to be your friend.
Pirate who is bested
The
by
feeling is
catfish. By large mudcat. No.
It
That
was
is
a large
story I will
catfish, to
take
be
home
fair.
To my people.
To be fair, the catfish was large, and there was an
Pirate
alligator.
Who almost got killed by a fish.
Jerry stares into the fire and everybody else telling us a story about their back. He goes, well, I'll be honest. I came from a family. My father never loved me either. Beat the shit out of me, actually. My mother, well, She was the only thing I ever had good in life. All I ever wanted to do was dance. Nobody
Okay,
ever let me
Jerry.
dance.
At this point, I'm gonna pull out a wooden pickle and offer it to Jerry.
Oh no!
He grabs the wooden pickle from you and he goes, I wanted to dance, but I never said I wanted to dance with you, freak.
Fine, I take
And
it back.
he holds the pickle and he goes, not that it's anything against you or what you do. I just think you're really a freak. In the true sense of the word.
I found this pickle in your town.
Don't construe that the wrong way. I just think you're really stranger than strange. What good-hearted dude. I don't mean it that way. I just want to dance, man. Never a chance in my life. Never a chance to show my true spirit, you know?
Your true colors.
Maybe you should dance now.
Hey, Cheekios, you don't happen to have any pipes on you, do you?
I have pipes.
Can you play?
Not well, but yes.
Hey, give this man a chance to dance. Lord
Let's
knows he almost died today.
What do I have? I have a pan flute.
I'm gonna use the 2 wooden
And-
pickles to keep time.
Also, Cheekios pulls out his pan flutes.
I knew he had
Yes.
one.
Let's
I
go.
knew he had one.
It's
How about you play the pan flutes? I have a lyre. Lyre? God,
Liar.
yeah.
Lyre? Yeah? The little string, kind of like a tiny harp. Isn't that what that is? I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck a lyre is. Hold on 1 second while I Google it.
No, you're good to go. Hey, and this is the perfect time.
Yeah, like a 4-string harp. A little tiny harp.
So I got the beat going with the pickles, and there's a little bit of ridging on them. So I'm gonna go, you know, you like scrape it down the side for a little, like, a little bit of flair to it.
Look, hey, this is just gonna be great. I'm gonna.
I hope you have some music planned and not making us sing this a cappella.
All right, I'm gonna roll this bitch. I'm gonna roll this
Do it.
bitch.
Roll it.
How well do we play?
Oh man. This is amazing. I can't fucking believe this. Holy shit. I don't even know what's about to come.
Since we're about to party.
Ooh. Bathe the shades. Dude's ready for a rave.
Oh my God! Really?
Get him right there. On command.
Since we're gonna party.
Valas
you guys-
finds that.
As the pan flute comes out, humming a tune developed by a wonderful critter's named Arsqueef. This is
Arsqueef?
yes, I can't believe this is in fan burst.
That's hilarious.
Jerry no, it's not because this is copyright free, and he raises up and begins to spin and dance like you've never seen it before, and he busts into an interpretive dance.
Do it. Yes.
Yeah. Get after it.
Possibly go wrong.
Oh shit!
That is
And he almost knocks one of the candeliers down as he spins. And you can see and you can feel the emotion in his veins. He drops to one knee. I should have been a dancer. I should have.
I don't think you should have been. You just danced.
Yeah, you're. I don't want to miff you, but you're bad.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You see that? He goes. He looks over at Chazz. He goes, "Come on, Chazz. Is it not good or what?" Chazz is kind of like.
Be honest, Chazz.
No lying.
It's not the worst I've seen.
Can I do a deception check on Chazz?
Yes. Not a deception check, an insight check.
Or an insight check, sorry. 19.
It looks like he's telling the truth.
Damn it.
Beautiful.
By the way, how long is that table that lady what's-her-face is sitting on?
Ugh. What are you talking about? It's huge.
How long,
wants-
Give
he
me...
wants to make a bridge.
We're
For
on the
once,
floor
Valas and I are on the
table.
page.
No, we've connected.
He goes, I'm not moving her again.
You won't,
Oh,
but I
no.
will.
He looks up at
Is
you
this
and
kind of
goes,
spoiled
I know we
material?
had a good time, but you're not going to move her ever again either.
Doesn't she need a proper resting place?
She will, but she's going to remain there for a minute. Until we do. You're not going to touch her.
Minute.
Don't test me, wizard boy.
Is that like a Harry Potter
Soldier?
reference?
Listen here. We'll give her a proper burial, but if we need that to continue our mission, we're going to take the table.
At about the same time that you haul her out over the campfire, you begin to hear the sounds of horses.
I hear horses.
Oh shit, those guys are coming.
I think I hear the horse.
Shit! Where are those horses coming from?
And it
guess
sounds
you're-
louder and louder and louder.
Valas, turn off the stupid fire. Like a
Chazz, how do we
light
get to the roof of this place? Now, quick. I need to see where these horses are coming from.
switch. Chazz?
And before you know it, you can hear but one sound emitting out from several horses. Killer! Killer! Where are you, Killer? And you can look, and I need everybody to give an insight check.
Eight.
17.
12.
Hold on. The insight. Oh, so it's 17.
All right. Everybody above 15. Not Cheekios, he stays at the fire.
I'm 22.
22? Everybody else gets up from the campfire and walks out from the Bailey. And you look out and you can see 7 horsemen. All with torchlight held up. The man in front screaming, Killer, where are you? And that's where we will end this week's episode.
No! So much happened today. Oh, actually, so little happened today, actually.
No, actually, so much did. It was a fucking fantastic episode. Unreal.
Dude,
We
I
get
got so far, but didn't really get anywhere at all. We got in the door.
No, man. Most deep character growth episode out of nowhere that you didn't know was going to happen. absolutely phenomenal, man.
I just imagine all of us like sitting around drinking. Tell me about your past, you know, that kind of thing.
And that's what it was. Hey, it's good. By the way, when it happens, it's real good. And you actually don't, like, a lot of times you don't want to leave it. And
Yeah.
we knew, like, I knew where this episode was going to end at, but I didn't know the journey to get there. And you guys did literally one of the best groups I have ever had that has never played together to pull that off, because it is not easy to go from dick and vagina jokes to sit down and to be serious.
Yeah.
And you got to remember that the balance between those two is what makes it a great game. And you guys did that superbly. You guys did awesome, man.
Oh, now I got a whole. See, the big pain in the ass to me is now I have to wait a whole. We get to write more of the story.
Right.
Yep.
Oh,
It's a good
Tune
thing
in
we're starting
next
that new
week.
one on Sundays. It'll
Just
like,
brew it
it'll
up,
bridge the gap.
man. Brew it up.
The extra game will I'll be honest, me getting to play 2 games definitely helps. But by the way, you got to remember this. Traditionally, D&D was played not once a week. It was played like once a month.
yeah.
So can you imagine this shit?
Terrible.
I forget
go
everything.
insane.
You would
lose my damn mind.
And you
How would
would
you
you would
remember
you would
anything?
get 6, 7, like if you had a good group, you could do like 6, 7 hours and do a whole event with it. It was very hard to repeat. But like weekly D&D is amazing, and it's incredibly hard to pull off. You have to be committed. You have to make it a performance act like we do, to where it's like there's some sort of long-term payoff for doing it. Yeah, and I'm glad that you guys have had the hook set as hard as I have most of my life. So I love where this story is going. I love all of it. Thank you, Channel 1. Thanks for stopping in.
You
Bye, Channel 1. Thanks for hanging out with us
Channel 1
tonight.
Plus.
I'm
Dude.
stoked for the Cyberpunk campaign, man.
By the way, everybody in Channel 1 Plus that stayed around with us, please follow. We do this campaign every Friday at 11 p.m. Central Time. Sometimes we actually start on time. We're going to try.
Lies, all lies.
Yeah, whoever,
Sometimes
yeah,
it's not yet.
yeah, whoever was still out there with us.
Dude,
Beta Shades in
RoBear.
the house. Oh, hey, let's go ahead and we'll take this time. We're going to go ahead and say what? Bye. Why? Bye to the VOD.
Goodbye.
See you guys. We're going to say bye to the VOD. Deuces, juices.